Happy Friday. Welcome to Married to Bravo with me, Joleen and Nana, aka my mom. We're here to talk all about
Hi guys.
Housewives of Orange County, season 16, episode 15, When in Aspen. And you know, when the housewives travel, it's a good episode. We got lots of fun stuff to make fun of. We got Nana notes. We got to check in with you guys. Maybe we'll end. Actually, I promised that we would end with a little trivia. So
okay, we'll get through our what we want to talk about. We have to have trivia. We promised it last time. We're really sorry. This time we'll have a little time for it. And then Nana's got to go to bed. Okay, good.
Nana's got to go to bed. So we'll do a quick life check-in with each other. And then we'll get into some of the episode and then any kind of stale tea we have. If you want to support the channel, give us a like. It helps so much, you guys. You have no idea. Nana, what's your like goal for tonight?
Oh, let's see. What day is it? Friday?
Friday.
I suppose some people have other things to do, but I'm going to give it a 60. If we could get 60.
60. I think we can do that, you guys. I think we could do that.
I would love that. I don't want to
add 100 to it.
I don't ask for too much.
That's so Midwestern of you to do. I'll just get 60.
Well, I don't want to bring anyone, that they feel they have to. Sometimes it's hard to hit the like because you're just so enthralled in what we have to say.
True. That's so true. Well, mods, please keep me up to date and how many likes we get. I'm going to set the goal for 160 and see if we can hit it.
Okay.
Hit it or quit it. Also, feel free to follow us on our social media over underneath Nana. You'll see at Joleen Lunzer on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also at Married2 Bravo on Instagram.
I love it. Thank you.
And if you want to join our YouTube membership, we have one tier. We also have a Patreon. And like Mocha Rain is showing you how to do with the first super chat.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so nice.
A super chat to us while we're live, and we'll read it, and you'll get all of our love and praise. And we appreciate you. Thank you, Mocha Rain.
Thank you.
You want to read it, Nana? Wait. You got to read the super chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Oh, my God. You just moved right on to JBB. I don't see JBB with no super chat here.
Jamie, you always make me laugh. So, Mocha Rain, thank you. Happy Friday. Yay, Nan and Joleen and the Lean team. And that's what we're all about. Just to, discuss things happening in our Orange County Bravo world. Here comes Indiana girl, Jules. Hello, baby girl.
Oh my gosh, our Indiana girl, Jules, she says, hello, ladies. You truly made my week with the sweet card and bracelets. Means so much to me. It's my birthday month. Wouldn't want to spend my Friday any other way. Indiana girl, Jules, posted a picture to her Instagram of the bracelets because I sent her and her daughter bracelets and with the card, and it looks so nice. Did she post it on Facebook?
I think I saw it on Facebook. Or did you send it to me?
Instagram.
Okay.
I saw it on Instagram.
I must be on that then. Am I on Instagram?
You are on Instagram. Yes, you
are.
Yay! Okay. So thank you, Indiana girl, Jules. We appreciate these super chats.
So nice. Okay. So nice.
So
love
Jamie B, you did highlight a comment, and we love our Jamie B. And Jamie B says, Nana, I get the likes. Jamie B will make sure we get the likes we want. Oh my God, Jamie B. I didn't mean for you to have to send a super chat.
I always got 5 on it. Jamie B, when she starts getting like that, sometimes we just have to tell her we don't want to slap her because that's not the name of the game here this week. We want to pat her on her head and go, thanks, honey. Thanks for being you. And Jamie B, thanks for being you.
Jamie B always has 5 on it. Oh my God, Jamie B. I just get sassy sometimes, and
I
that's just
love
what
it.
happens.
I absolutely love it.
Quit paying me for my sassiness, okay? And Nana, Jules said you commented on her Facebook post. So it was.
I did comment on it. I wasn't sure if it was Facebook or Instagram because sometimes the things come up and I just go, oh, okay, I like that. But with Instagram, you can't really hit like, can you?
Yeah, you could like it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the reason I didn't know if it was Instagram or Facebook. See, you guys, I can't get into all this because I never know where I'm at. I sent you a message. Where'd you send it? Email? No. I sent a message to you. Was it through Facebook message? No, it was a message. Well, how did you send it? I never know. I have to check, like, I go around the circle, like I check everything. And then it's a lot easier just to pick up the phone and call me. Okay, bye.
Nana, JC wants to know, does your shirt say pimpin'? Does it say big pimpin'?
Big pimpin' for Poppy. No, this is simply Vera.
Oh, Kohl's. I know you got that with Kohl's Cash, girl. I know you did.
You know I did. We just talked about Kohl's today. Me and my sister-in-law, Linda, we were giggling about Kohl's because
so many people named Linda.
I know. Yeah, I got a lot of Lindas in my life. Linda.
So sorry,
Linda.
you and Linda were talking about Aunt Linda.
Yeah, we were just talking about Kohl's and how we just miss her burgers so much. And some of the things Kohl's is doing, I'm not happy about.
Oh, no. Tell us, Nana. Put 30 seconds on the clock, Siri. Nana's about to get us canceled or complain. Nana's canceled or complaint. You're on. Go, Nana.
Went to Kohl's. Everything is not where it's supposed to be. I went up to one of their associates and said, excuse me, but what are you doing here? And when did this start? I'm always here. This happened 6 days ago. She said, we're just starting. We're replacing flooring. We're painting. We're doing some updates. And I said, but this isn't where the boys' clothes are. Well, they will be now. Oh, ouch. So seniors don't like change, but I guess I'll just have to get used to it. And I'm done. Thank you.
Is that the only complaint, is that they're like changing around? They're cleaning up the feng shui or feng shui or whatever it's called of their store. They're just moving stuff. That's it.
They're changing, they're carpeting out, and they're painting. And, let's not change it. It looked fine. You could clean it. It would have been nice. But Jamie B, I got to ask you this. I had $10 in Kohl's Cash that expired 30 seconds ago. Honey, you can go a week. You just go to one of those cashiers that looks young and waiting for her break or his break. Go there and go, gee, I couldn't get here. I was sick in the hospital. I lost my job. My dog ran away.
or died.
Died. Honey, I'm distraught over Chris Rock. You can use any of these excuses. Tell them Nana sent you. I had $10 of Kohl's Cash. It shouldn't expire. I know after a week, they go, oh, nish. Because I tried to bring one in that was about 3 months old and they showed me the door. But I had $10 of Kohl's Cash. Do not let it expire. Get there tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Hopefully you don't have to work and just get there and get your $10 worth of goodness. Okay.
Yes, everything starts with Kohl's. Tess, love that you love it because that is the Midwestern or just mom way, I feel like. And Nana is correct. Graphics is saying seniors do not like change at all. And Nana is offended by your remodel, Kohl's. Get your shit together. Your old carpet is fine. She'll still shit her pants in your bathroom just the same. Okay.
Nothing will change. Just clean the carpet.
Maybe it's because of you they had to clean the carpet. Did you shit it? I wish you would have spit it out.
Oh, I wish I would have too. That'd have been fun. But then here's some more laundry to do. So yeah, simply Vera. I love Vera Wang. I don't think my little sister's watching. She should watch more. But anyway,
I still have to text her happy birthday. I'm 2 days late.
Come on, text her happy birthday. We are going to a shower on Sunday together.
How fun. Shower. Who's having a baby that I don't know?
Laura, Vivon's. My cousin Vivon's daughter, Laura, is having their first baby.
Oh, she had a wedding a couple years ago, right?
Yes. Well, it was
getting
kept getting put off or because of the
Mhm.
COVID. And then finally she did have a
Well,
wedding
Mazel,
reception.
Laura.
Yeah,
What's her name?
Laura.
I don't know who she
Tell
is.
Laura I love her.
That
Yeah,
shows
Laura.
how much we all keep in touch. She would be like my third cousin.
Twice removed on your dad's side.
Okay, well,
side.
Laura Lauren, congrats.
She's beautiful. I wrote back to her. She had her little picture and then the little belly. And I says, if I had looked like you when I was pregnant, I probably would have had 10 kids. So anyway.
Still be pregnant right now. Well, Nana, what a fun weekend you have. Nana, do you know what today is? Not to toot my own horn, but what is it?
Today is your sobriety date. Congratulations.
Yes. April
Today
Fool's
is also the day Mr. Gay took Marvin out. April 1st. He shot his son.
Why do you have to break it down like that?
Honey,
oh,
you asked me what's going on, and I'm telling you through the grapevine what's going on.
Oh my God, Nana. Well,
1984.
Marvin Gaye.
1984. I put it out on Facebook. 1984 is when he was killed. Marvin Gaye.
All right. Well, anyways, back to me. Today
Congratulations.
Is 10 years that I've been sober, you guys. I decided in 2012 to stop drinking on April 1st, the day after Nicole and Gibbs' wedding. And I got to wish them a happy anniversary because my friends who I was in their wedding the last time I drank alcohol and I blacked out, I got to wish them a happy anniversary who I love so much. And I was afraid I ruined their wedding. Apparently I didn't ruin the wedding, but I still was like, it's time to stop. You're
so
hitting
wonderful.
the sauce a little too hard. So I can't believe it's been 10. It just like, it blows my mind.
You know, when people used to say that to me, oh boy, really 20-some years? Oh, it seems went so fast. Maybe for you it did, not for me. But for 10 years, that's fabulous. I did wish Gibbs and Nicole happy anniversary. And that's how I always remember it. Saying you were in their wedding party and you were worried that you had ruined something, which you didn't.
Thank you, JC.
Because you asked.
Well, I think my friends are being nice, but I think it probably would have been nicer for me to be present at one of my best friends in the whole wide world's wedding and not be blacked out by the time I got to the ceremony. I mean, that's just a nice thing you can do for a friend. So
that's how I felt the day you were born. But go ahead. What now?
Oh, Nana was tanked the day I was born. Thank you guys. You guys are such sweeties.
No, it's fabulous, honey. I can't even tell you how fabulous that is. It's
right. It was the best April Fool's joke I ever played on myself. Was like, "You're gonna get sober today, Joleen," and anxious Joleen was like, "All right. I guess. Are you sure you don't want to keep blacking out and having these panic attacks, waking up in the morning going, what did I do? Who did I hurt? What friendship did I ruin?" You know,
that was the mighty three. That was the Trinity. Who did I hurt? Right. I mean, whose
secret did I out? What did I say that I shouldn't have said? How big of an asshole was I? All the stuff.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God, you guys are so sweet.
Carolyn Bird, thank you so much. 1999. That's so sweet.
That's so nice of you.
Now you can go buy some Ripple, Joleen. Anyway, I'm
What's
just
Ripple?
Kidding. Oh, it's this cheap old booze, icky, or it's old wine.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your support, Nana.
It was just a joke. If we can't do liquor jokes.
We're both alcoholics. We can do that.
We can do
Mocha,
that.
thank you so much.
So
and Realification, thank you so much, you guys. That's sweet.
Huge. Thank you, Realification. Thank
you.
Mocha
You guys are the first people I've talked to today about it. I've been working all day and then I went and ran some errands. And so this is I haven't even talked to Chell about it yet today. I don't even know if he's congratulated me yet today. However, tomorrow's his birthday.
I know.
He has an excuse. So.
And that's right. Happy birthday, Chell. And Skibo G says, where's my car? Now, Skibo, I never had that issue, but I would go out to the garage and I would walk around the car to make sure there weren't any dents and or human hair. Okay, thanks.
But you did. I would have to remember human. Oh my God, Nana.
I'm so sorry.
I would have to remember I'd leave my car someplace. And then the next day it's like, where did I leave my car? Like I didn't drink and drive. But it was like
that was better than what I did. Yeah.
Did I park somewhere where I'm going to get towed? I got towed a lot of times.
That's at one time or twice that I went to Minneapolis. I got towed once. The least they could have done is towed me back to St. Paul. Bonnie Lofgren, $4.99. Thank you for the super sticker.
Bonnie.
Always good to see you guys here in the chat.
I appreciate you guys. It's fun. It's fun to be able to say that because it's like a big milestone that
It's huge.
I feel like in my sobriety, I didn't really think about the 10-year, but there is a little something, there's something
Oh,
tingly going on inside of my
it is
chest, my heart,
wonderful.
thinking that I've spent a decade of my life
It's
sober
huge,
and
honey.
choosing to be. So that's pretty cute. Pretty cute. No human hair smells. That's Nana. That is so Nana.
I know. I'm
to
so
say that.
sorry.
Oh my God, Nana.
I'm sorry. I looked around. I just wanted to make sure. I know that's
Don't
just
drink and drive. It's horrible.
I know. I did enough of it, and well, like I said, it's terrible. And I'm so proud that you're sober. And I know you do it yourself. You do it with your creator, anyone that higher power. I hope the family or myself. I hope I've been a part of your sobriety. I think I have.
Yes, you're a huge part. We've talked about this, like seeing you get sober when I was 19. I think I don't know if I would be sober today if I didn't see my mom get sober, because
Yeah, I'm glad I
just
was a
don't-
part of it. I just wanted you to mention me and what
Oh
it
my
means.
God.
It's all about me.
Oh
So,
my God, Scorpio.
DGF627. Thank you for the super sticker. How nice. Thank you.
Yay. And
10
Jamie,
is a
that's
huge
something
number.
to be proud of too, that you spent the first decade of your life sober. Okay, that's a huge deal. You get it, Nana? You got it?
I get it. I know. It took me a while. I'm going, first decade. Decade is 10. If you're on the rosary beads, you're saying 10 Hail Marys, 10 Our Fathers. Hi. Miss T, thank you.
Yes.
10 is a huge number. Yes, it is.
Thank you guys. I
I am
appreciate your support.
I had so much coffee today. I'm just wired for sound.
She's
then,
shitting her pants.
Almost. I'm telling you, it was so bad. Dad and I took a walk. We walked up,
No.
yeah, and then back, and I'm like, oh God, I'm just like, ooh, kind of sicky, but I feel better now.
Kind of sicky.
But still wired. Nikki. Oh, I love that name, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki.
$10.
Sweetie, wipe the CD. Thank you so much. You guys are like showing me so much love. I really do appreciate it.
That is wonderful. You wouldn't be doing what you're doing now. You wouldn't be as successful as you are now.
No, I don't think. No.
Oh, I know that.
No, and I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have like a healthy marriage. I wouldn't have any of the things that I think I have now.
No, and I don't think
you'd have to ask my partner too. Is this healthy? I think it's pretty healthy. And then if he says healthy, then it's like a consensual healthy. Yeah.
Then I think I don't know. I just don't think I'm not sure I would be here if I hadn't gotten sober. Just saying.
There you go.
So I think that's wonderful.
We're very thankful. We're grateful for sobriety. We're grateful for everybody, all of our sober brothers and sisters, or people that are struggling. We're thinking of you. And yeah.
Oh yeah.
So one day at a time. And you just
all those little. Do they call those memes, or do they just call those things? Do they call those that or no?
What? One day at a time?
Yeah.
Or like a saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that you could put that into a meme, I guess.
I guess you could. It would be nice.
Make a meme.
What?
One time earlier in my sobriety, someone said, "Are you a friend of Bill?" And I was like, my brother's name is Bill because I didn't start off doing the program. So I was just like, I don't know. And they were like,
once you
okay,
get
and
into
then
the program, yeah,
you realize like, oh, okay, but I have an Uncle Bill, Brother Bill, a lot of Bills in my life.
I had a lot of Bills in my life that I finally said, no more going to Herberger's, Kohl's, and Dayton's this. Yeah, okay. All right.
Speaking of which, let's celebrate this monumental day of Nana reminding us that Marvin Gaye is unfortunately dead, and I am fortunately sober by looking at the Real Housewives of Orange County, season 16, episode 15, When in Aspen. And we saw Mr. Poppers here when they were talking
Mr.
to
Poppers. He's very
Dr.
cute.
Jen, yes, about her little nippled husband. He's just got them little cute nipples.
He does. They're smaller than jujubes.
You always say jujubes. It's your favorite thing to say. Is that even a candy anymore?
No. Sure it is.
It is?
Oh yeah. I think so.
I gotta look up what is it. This one you used to get at the movie theaters? Jujubee.
They're very good. Bees, jujubes,
candy.
Juju, J-U-J-U.
Oh, you're right. They do look like little nipples. Okay,
this
makes sense now because I'm like, why does she always say that? What the frick is a jujubee?
I love jujubes. Oh my god.
Oh my God, Nana loves nipples. Hashtag nipplegate. Hashtag
Nipplegate.
nipplegate. All right, Nana. So you got Nana notes for this episode?
Yes, Jolene.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like in a
No, I'm just
Nana,
kidding.
you better. This was a good episode. I don't care. I know some people are just over Orange County, but whenever there's travel, this is good. It's messy. Heather Dubrow, what is her name? Heather Dubrow. I always want to call her Heather Bedore. Dubrow, whatever her name is. She got kind of challenged a little bit and she couldn't handle it. I'm not saying Noella's right. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying even this insinuation, she fell apart. And so let's get into this trip.
She really
let's
did.
get into it.
Okay.
I love your Nana notes.
These are good. Now just keep going if you want to. I'm not saying interrupt me, but if you want to talk to, if you could just go, come on, Nana, my turn to talk to. Okay. I love this that they go on these private jets. And I'm not sure I would want to.
Right.
Heather would want to. They're a little small for me.
Yeah. Well, you said you wouldn't because like the day the music died, too many artists die on those planes. You don't like it.
But I don't think they were this nice. You know, when you think about some of the, all the artists that went down, like I just saw, it was the best. Ricky Nelson's son, Gunnar. Was it Gunnar? Or was it the other one? It's Gunnar and son. They're twins.
Did you call him Gunnar?
Gunnar. I meant Gunnar. Gunnar. It's a Swedish name. Noella is the only one that gets Heather annoyed. Yes, she does, and she does it very well. So let's jump into that, shall we? Can I just stop 1 second before we start? Because I do that all the time.
Sure, ADHD.
Heather was ready to crap her fancy out. She sure was.
She was.
JC Kimes, she sure was.
Her fancy Chanel skirt, she was ready to crap.
Linda won't be, producer Linda will not be with us tonight. She is at the hospital with her dad. If everybody can say just a small prayer for her dad. He's 93. He had an issue today. And just think of him. Okay.
Shout out to producer Linda. Send her all the love and prayers. Yes.
Amen. Her dad's just a cool guy. The ladies head to Aspen for some fresh air and much needed relaxation. What do they need to be relaxed from? I mean, seriously?
Yelling at each other, Nana. Yelling at each other. Husbands that take forever to pass the bar. Living in small houses and everyone comments on it. Your husband disappearing to another country while your boobs are still looking great. And then he serves you with a bouquet. Possible alcoholism of your own. All kinds of things. They need a break, Nana. They need a break. Stirring the pot. Emily's arm is sore because she's stirring the pot always.
I'm not sure what you meant by that. Thanks a lot. Much needed relaxation upon arrival, Noella. Okay. Upon arrival, Noella and Heather go head to head over the primary bedrooms. You know how they pick their bedrooms when they get to their place that they're going.
Always a fight.
Always a fight. And what I love about it is that Gina and Emily, they always want to snuggle and sleep together in the same room. I think that's nice. So it's pretty easy for them to find which room they want.
I wonder if they got this idea, and I know you don't watch New York, but this is a very Sonia Morgan, Ramona Singer move. They, for years, were very codependent on each other. And it started to fade, and they had times when they had falling outs and stuff, but they always stayed together and they always made the thing. But I feel like it was a way for Ramona to be like, well, we need a bigger room. We need a better room because there's two of us in here. And I feel like maybe Emily and Gina saw them do that and gave them the idea. But I feel like they're more, I don't know, it makes sense more where I feel like Ramona was just using Sonia because she's just codependent. But I don't know.
Okay. I see what you mean.
But I digress. I mean, that's
reminds
me of Roni.
That's interesting to me because Emily and Gina, I love them. Jamie B is saying that he just can't live without Emily. I think that was his words.
What would we do? Okay, here's the thing. Whether you like Noella and Emily or not, what would we do this season without the two of them? Because there's only so much that these ladies can yell at Shannon Bedore and make her want to apologize. So what would we do without Emily stirring the pot and Noella just being out there where you're just like, excuse me, she's accusing Heather Dubrow of assault. in her own
She
home.
is, and in her home, and she didn't see it. That's the joy of it.
She didn't
She
even
did not
see it.
see it.
She heard
She
it from a
heard somebody.
producer,
Oh my,
allegedly.
I mean, really. I
And
don't see her
this,
doing that in front of people. I'm not saying she's not above that, but
yeah.
I don't see her doing it in front of people. And I don't know. I think she's got.
Heather didn't push someone against a wall. She blocked the camera for sure.
She
Noella,
did this. She did this. Stop
yes,
filming.
Noella is reaching. Noella is trying to make something true. Maybe a producer did say, but I feel like even Noella admitted at the table, like, hey, I didn't see anything, but I'm going to roll with it because I don't like you.
Right. And when she said that, I thought, she didn't even see it. Are you kidding me? So Shannon questions her friendship with Emily. This was part of it. A relaxing dinner is turned upside down. So let's go to in Aspen. They are going to hike. They're going to play. They're going to not play archery, but do archery. Ring.
Why are they even wasting our time? A hike, fine. Shopping, okay, because you can fight. Don't even waste my time with this archery bullshit. What do you think, Nana?
Oh, I don't think that they spent but 2 seconds at the archery place. They didn't.
It's just like Housewives of Jersey. They just had an episode where they did they walked this like heights obstacle course. Granted, there was an epic fight. I mean, I guess it wasn't that epic, but Teresa Giudice, your favorite Nana, going at everybody, and just a couple other ones. Well, you would like Margaret Josephs because she's really the first housewife other than Caroline Manzo, but I think Margaret leans in even more to checking Teresa. And so
I like her already.
You would actually really love Margaret Josephs, and you'd love her mom too. However, they have to take us to this ropes course. Just go. You don't even have to go on the ropes course. Just hop in a car and head on a trip somewhere. Why do they pretend? Like, I don't need you to pretend to do archery.
Right.
Give them some Pinot Grigio and let's go.
Let them go.
Let
them go. This is what we like. We like to have our own lives, just kind of go along and stuff. I don't need the drama. I want the drama here, and I can't find it when they're I keep saying playing archery. You don't play archery. I used to like archery. We had that in 9th grade. And the funny thing was I was good at it because I didn't have a real big bus then, and you could get it pretty close and ping.
Oh, you were part of the itty bitty titty committee, so you could do
They were never itty bitty.
They were jujubes.
They were nice size.
Okay.
I don't know, 34 Bs.
You've never been sized. You have no idea. You could be a 62G. We don't know. You could be a triple G. You could be a Z. Miss T is saying, I definitely think Emily and Noella talked. Nana, what do you think? Because remember when Noella called Emily out and said, we talked about this, Emily. Emily's like, no. And I think they talked.
I think they did too, because Emily was backpedaling and pedaling, and then she's looking over at Heather and backpedaling some more, like looking over at Heather. Then she followed Heather out. When Heather left, you bet they talked. And she said, I don't know what she's talking about. Well, you wouldn't. I think, what is that saying? It was on Mary Tyler Moore's show, and Macbeth. Methinks thou does protest too much.
Test too much. Yes, it was Mary Tyler Moore, but it's actually Shakespeare.
I thought it was Macbeth. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Which would be Shakespeare. I might be wrong on that, but I wanted
Isn't it Hamlet? I don't know. We don't know. We're not cultured. We know about Housewives. Thou doth protest too much, or something like that.
Methinks thou does protest too much. And it was Lou Grant saying it. No, it was Mary saying it to Lou Grant. She was standing in her bathroom. Anyway, in the new apartment that we didn't like, not the old one. Okay.
Oh, okay. Got it. Mm-hmm.
Shannon's in a skull cap. Who thinks she belongs in a skull cap? Did you think it looked cute on her? Would it be something that you would wear? It doesn't seem to fit her personality to me.
Well, I can see her wearing it now. She's drinking like she's going to Sturgis every weekend. So maybe. And she does like Bret Michaels. Remember, she loves Bret Michaels.
Oh, that's right.
Poison. So
how is he doing?
Still with a wig, I'm sure. I have no idea.
That is a wig, isn't it?
It's got to be a weave. It's got to be something that is not this man's real hair. There's just
No.
no way.
There's
That is
something
no
really
one's
cute
real
about
hair.
his little face, though. But he, you just
I
can't
think it's
slut
been
around
sad
like
on
that.
too much. Yeah, it's been sad
You
on too
can't
much. I
slut
just
around
can't.
like that so much.
We're gonna slut shame Brett Michaels.
Well,
Yeah,
honey, I
we're
mean,
slut
come
shaming.
on.
I
Yes,
just
I
slut shamed him
am.
too. Yeah.
That's all right.
Mhm.
And then they get there. You guys, come on now. Who gets there? Okay, yes, this is different. It's a different altitude. It affects different people different ways. But who goes on a vacation, sits there and says, oh, it's going to be so relaxing? Usually it's a massage or you get your hair done or something or a pedicure. You don't go for IVs and oxygen. I have missed the boat on this one.
I love it. Can I tell you why, Nana?
Yes, I'm dying to
Because
know.
this altitude does mess with you when you're like drinking. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember there was an episode of The Real World, and I think it was Real World Seattle, and they were in high altitude, but this is like
Okay.
late 90s. And the one woman on it, not Irene, this other lady who I really liked, Janet, I think she was smoking a cigarette while hiking, and she damn near, because of the altitude, they're like, don't
Yes.
smoke, but she smoked. So I think these ladies are going to be partying. They're going to be drinking. I love this idea of get all your vitamins, get your hydration on. I know a lot of EMTs that will bring a bag like that home. And I've heard of that.
Wow.
And then so you don't have a hangover. So you get like one of those fluid bags. Like if you were to have like,
Oh my
let's just
gosh.
say you went to Jamaica in 2000, and let's just
Let's
say
just say
you were
you did.
on a student travel trip, and let's just say one of your best friends and all of you guys started drinking really early. Let's just say your best friend got super drunk, and let's just say ended up in the hospital and was put on IVs, and you carried her back because you're a buff drunk Bronco back to the hotel, and then you went straight to the hospital. Let's just say that's how you party. That is similar to what they give you, this sort of cocktail
Oh,
of
okay.
hydration to hydrate
But
you
the
again.
oxygen they're putting on,
Love
and then
it.
the IV. See, I didn't like that. Why don't you just, roll one, relax, and be done with it? You don't need the oxygen and stuff.
And your weed, Nana. You and your weed.
Well, if you're gonna do something, do that. What do you need oxygen?
We gotta,
really? Okay.
These women have to be in tip-top shape for the fight that's gonna happen at dinner. So get your nutrients, ladies. Get your probiotics. Get your electrolytes, because I don't need you passing out. I need you fighting with each other. Okay. I want one too. Yes, without drinking. I want to have all my B vitamins and C's and D's and all that stuff together. So I liked that. Nana says, no, let us know what you guys think in the chat. I love it.
I remember going out west with your dad, and we took grandma and grandpa, and that's his mom and dad. And they went out to go look around. We had just gotten into the hotel, and they had just gone out to, and back then nobody had any money. So we had double bed here, and we shared a room. So they went out and they were looking at the town. So Paul and I, your dad and I, thought we'd get one in real quick. And it was really thin air, the mountain air. So if you ever have sex in that thin air, wow. Okay, anyway, just thinking back. Anyway, did she leave? I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry I had to call my therapist because now I'm going to picture that for the rest of my life. I know we talk about a lot of stuff, but no.
Honey, you wouldn't be here if your dad and I hadn't had sex. I'm just saying it seems funny because back in the day, there she goes again. That's why we got married so young. I've talked about this before, so you could have sex because it just wasn't talked about, and there was no place to go and do it except for a back seat. And that's why people my age got married so young. Okay, real good. So anyway,
Jesus loves me, this I know, for my mother told me about her sex life, tells me so. Okay, let's move on.org.
Okay, so here's the oxygen and the IVs. The house is gorgeous. Lots of steps to the house. Just beautiful home. The trees are changing colors. Well, no, that's a lot of steps up to the house. Look back at that house we looked at that you and Chell liked. Would you really wanted that house right now would you want that house?
Yes, I did. I found 2 houses now I wanted to buy that had steps, and Nana said, no, she was, me and Chell fell in love with this one place. She's like, no, I will not come over.
It was just ugly. You would not like it. You would not like this. Trust me, I know. I've been down this route. Sure, it's cute now, but if you're walking in on a ground level and you're having to go up flight of steps, another flight to get to a kitchen to put groceries away. That's just bullshit. So this even has a bowling lanes in it. It's very cool.
Right?
Showers clear and out to the woods. I thought that was fabulous. It didn't have,
Stop.
I mean, you get in and you're
I
looking to
loved
the
this house.
woods. It was
I
a
loved
fabulous,
it.
fabulous home.
This is one of the best vacation homes we've seen, I think. I mean, Beverly Hills had a great one. Potomac had a really great one last season. I'm trying to think of.
Not as good as this, kids.
Well, obviously, Dorinda's house is fantastic for Roni when you go to the Berkshires, but this house was like next level. And I don't know if that is actually a pool inside or just some kind of fountain.
Well, they said it was. It was.
Gina said it was, but she's poor. So she only knows what we know as poor people.
Oh, true story.
I need one of the rich people to tell me what that is because it might just be like a water fixture within the house.
Okay. All right. Well,
so,
I don't think it would be that big if it was a water fixture.
Who knows? Rich people are very, I mean, they operate very differently than we do. Now, let's talk about this epic little battle we had for best room and how conveniently Noella changed. At first, there's 2 master suites. And at first, Noella wanted one of them. But then Heather Dubrow found, I like this one downstairs. And then Noella's like, I like that one. And they walk in and Noella says, don't you guys want to give me the best room? My dad just died.
I know. And Emily was it Emily? Somebody said, well, my dad died too. But yeah, it was silly. I mean, it was silly.
All the dead dads get the best room. No, it was like, my dad. My dad.
You should be going by seniority. It's the union way. Go by seniority. Who's been on here longer? Noella, it's not you. You don't get to pick soon. You don't get to pick first. Get in the back of the line.
Heather was not happy.
Line up, get in the back of the line, Noella. You are low on the totem pole here.
Look at Heather Dubrow's face when she said that. She was like, oh my, what in the Yves Saint Laurent is this bitch talking about? I cannot. I got to sit my YSLs down right now.
Oh, I know.
With my shams.
I like that there's people there to welcome you and show you around the house. That's nice because, boy, you could get lost in that bad boy.
You liked this guy, Nana. You were like, hey, what's up? It's Michael and his mom. So the Ultimate Girls Trip, the Housewives show that is airing now, but it aired first on Peacock. They had like a mother-son thing. So I just assumed this was similar to that. And Luann de Lesseps from Roni, she was like hitting on the guy who was the concierge of their home they stayed at on their trip, but he was like married. And she was like showing her muff and showing her tots. So I wonder Michael, what he's going to see this weekend.
Is Heather ever happy? No, I would have to say no. Susan, honey, I'm sorry. What a cool name, Susan Newhart. One of my favorites.
I take that back. I think Heather is happy when things are going exactly the way Heather wants. When she's the boss applesauce, Terry will get here in a minute and he will send a private plane. Okay. Get me in a new Chanel outfit. I am done. He will. Terry, get the private plane.
And she said it to Emily. And because Emily was still backpedaling, trying to go, we're friends, whatever Noella said about me isn't true. Billy Ball, hello, kids. Hi, honey. Yes, I love this episode. This is so good. You're right. Every time they go to travel, it is the best.
The best. They should only be traveling. I'm so tired of them. Or we get a couple episodes of them in their homes and going out locally and then all travel. Because otherwise they're tray boring and they don't all hang out. And you have to go on the trip. Otherwise you get fired. You can't stay home because you don't like so-and-so. Nope.
And that's only right. I mean, we're not here. Right. We're not here to watch you sit at home, Mary. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yep. So how do you pick a room? Well, you fight for them, said Shannon. And sure enough, they do. Gina and Emily, like I said, they always room together. So it was kind of fun to watch them. They went and got the rooms. Every room was beautiful. Let's face it. Come on. There was
Shannon's room, Jen's room.
I like that you did that.
Well, I don't know if I got shots of.
They kind of went so fast. I was missing it, but I thought it was very good.
I mean, the house is look at this view. It is freaking spectacular.
The idea that you could go in that shower and it was all glass And it was, I mean, you're looking at nature and nature's looking back at you.
Nature is looking at your vagina, your baby door. It's like, hello, baby door. And then
hello. Anyway.
Nana's favorite part happens where they have oxygen and they get all their vitamins. And Noella is on one. She got a good room because her dad's dead. Heather doesn't like it. Gina looks skeptical. Emily's ready to stir the pot. Shannon's just like, I hope no one yells at me. And where's the tequila? Heather is, I have to unpack everything. You know, Heather had to make it to do. I unpack everything before I come down here and everything's away. And then I come down. And now I will talk to you, little civilians. Okay.
Honey, are you like that? Do you unpack and get everything in its order?
If I have time, I don't really have, it depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm at a really cool place, no, I want to check stuff out before I unpack.
I suppose I should be more like that. Your dad's like that. He'll open everything. He does. He's not that organized at home, but when we're away, I don't know how that works, but he'll put everything in the drawers because he likes to pick which drawers he wants. And he'll take the top two and leave me the bottom two. So I have to crouch down to get my underwear out.
There's a mine that they built this into, right?
That was my understanding. Because where exactly does it go to?
Yeah, they're 8,000
This isn't
feet elevation, 8,000 some. So they're up there.
I would be kind of afraid of that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I would be kind of afraid of. Oh yeah, and Dr. Jen's there. I keep forgetting she's there because she really played no role in this episode at all. So the first night they're all getting ready and they're ready to go to this dinner, and that's after they get all the hydration and they get all that stuff first, and then they find a spider in Noella's hair. If that doesn't tell you she's haunted, I don't know what does.
She did have the spider, and it was her and Emily sitting there, and Emily says, "Oh, don't kill it, because they got it off of her. It fell on the floor.
You kill it.
They pick it up.
It's a spider."
No, I mean, I can understand that. Sometimes I've done that too myself.
You're like, chill. I'm just like, kill it.
I will, kind of mush it and then go, okay, go outside, go meet your friends. But
it kept coming back in the house and like jumping in Emily's cleavage. It was crazy. Yesterday, I found a bee in my hair.
You did?
Yes, because we were outside working out. Chell has me doing this hard workout that he does. And I said, I want to try. I think it looks fun. I almost died. And then I was laying down in the courtyard where we were working out. And I was laying on my yoga mat for too long. Like I was all red-faced. And then about a couple hours later, I went live on Mim's channel to talk about RHOC and
speaking of that, yes,
Will
I
Smith.
saw you. I listened to the whole thing. And I heard you say, "Oh, I wonder if Nana's here." And I kept writing things.
Saying your name, yeah.
I kept writing things, and I felt really bad that someone didn't say, "Oh, Nana's here." So, but anyway, I'll get over it. Maybe tomorrow.
Well, there was like 600 some people there, but next time we'll make sure to scour the thing looking for you. But then like I think I was on Mim's channel the whole time with the bee in my hair, and I didn't even know because I put those little space buns in my hair.
I saw those.
And I was all sweaty. And then afterwards, I'm like, God, I feel something crawling. And all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, it's a bee.
Oh my God. And someone is saying here, is it Tammy? Tammy's saying there are African bees in the desert, so watch out. What does that mean? Are they poisonous?
That spider was a baby, some people are saying.
It was very tiny. It really was.
No, Gina said it was a tarantula. And for someone who's seen a tarantula close up, that was not even close.
No, honey, no.
All right, let's talk about this dinner, Nana. Get us into this dinner.
I'm going to get you into the dinner. They go, they order, should we just do a Terry Dubrow and order everything on the left side? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Okay. The name of the restaurant was BOSQ, so I don't know what that means. Boss Q.
I thought it was Boss. I thought it was just Boss Restaurant, but I did see it was spelled like that. Yeah.
BOSQ. I don't know why, but let's play a game. They said, tell me something we don't know about you. I hate every time they play these games, they just get into more and more trouble. Dr. Jen mentioned that she was engaged 7 times. She gave
You were engaged 17 times, you prostitution whore.
7.
I know, but you didn't watch Jersey, so that's.
I'm sorry.
Engaged. Teresa said 7. I think it was 17. It might be a little much. 17
Oh my God!
times when she flipped the table, you prostitution whore. She said it to Danielle Staub and then flipped a table because they read this book that allegedly had stories about Danielle because she was with some guy that might have been in the mob or was a killer. Or I don't know, some shit. Anyways, you were engaged 17 times a prostitution whore. That's all I could think of what a prostitution whore Jen is in the Housewives verse.
Oh my God. Well, that was surprising to me.
Nana's like, what? You 19 times, sorry. You were engaged 19 times.
Was that 19?
Prostitution
Okay.
whore. Nana, you gotta watch Jersey. I'm telling you. I know you hate Teresa, but
No.
she gets owned a lot. I mean, granted, she gets away
That's
with a
nice.
lot, but you gotta
Honey,
watch it.
I just have done so much, and I get tired. I'm sorry. That's the name of the book, or that's the name of the book. That's the name of that game. Okay, so here we go. Gina, Dr. Jen says she was engaged 7 times. She did give some of the rings back. I thought that was nice. Now tell me who this is. Is this Dr. Jen?
Yes.
This does not look like, I know, but when it came up, this did not look like Dr. Jen to me. Is everybody agreeing with me in the chat?
It looks like her. It's just hair. It's different hairdo.
It's a fuller face. It's fuller everything. No, that does not look like Dr. Jen.
She lost weight, they said, because she was going through problems with Ryan, not to be confused with Ryan.
Oh, I know. Emily called him Ryan instead of Ryan. You know what? Ryan. Hit the dusty trail. Serious, he's the worst.
I love him. He's my favorite house husband. He's so cool.
And Gina said in high school that she climbed in the back seat or from the back seat to the front seat.
That was the stupidest story.
Realized that it was a 4-door. You know what, Gina? You got better stories than that.
I thought it was going to be like something happened with your vagina. You got blood everywhere. Something, but you just broke the seat. That's it? No, what are we telling stories in front of our moms? What is happening?
It wasn't even, she broke the seat. The idea was she could have gone out the door. Instead, she climbed over the seat. I remember those days. I had a 70 Nova. It was a 2-door. And if you got in the back seat, you had to push the seat up.
I remember that. But what was the point of her story? Because it's like, tell us something
that we don't know about you.
It's not interesting. Tell us something.
If that's it, honey. Oh my God, that's so sad for your life.
It was the altitude. It had to be the altitude because that was so dumb. We want to hear drunken stories, sexual stories, stories when you make an ass out of yourself. That's not enough of making it. Just because your ass is in the air doesn't mean you're making an ass out of yourself.
Then why don't you want to hear my ass up in the air stories?
Because I don't know. I just don't want to hear Nana's ass up in the air stories.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, just asking. Heather said something about first impressions means so much to her. And it's like, who cares? Shannon says, I never looked at your New York trip with Gina and it wasn't a competition. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. You said it was. And look at how young Shannon looks here. Of course, it is 2014.
Yeah,
that's 8 years. Yeah, it's 8 years
ago. That's
so that is a long time because 2014, I look at that and I go, are we in the 2000s already? Oh, sure enough, we are.
We are, Nana. We're out of the 90s. I know it's hard to believe. But I liked these little flashback moments of these two and seeing their great feud, which definitely sparked due to who's the richest bee on the block. And they both wanted to be. Turns out Heather Dubrow is. And it was kind of sad, too, to see how far Shannon has. I mean, I'm happy she's away from David, but we're still not at Shannon Bliss, I don't think.
Oh, I don't think there is a Shannon Bliss. I don't. Anybody that hasn't seen and gone and visit their mother for 10 years, there is no Bliss. The mom has to come to her. Well, sure it is. If you haven't seen me in 10 years, you don't deserve Bliss. So I don't think.
Was it? I know we talked about this before. Was it really 10 years? And maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe her mom was a butthole to her.
Well, she sure didn't seem to be a butthole, but Shannon is boring AF. We all know that. Yes. Jamie, you are right. It was Jamie that said that. Yeah. Heather didn't like Shannon from the beginning, and she didn't.
Well, there was Chairgate of 2014, you guys. The minute
Yes.
I think Heather went to the bathroom, Shannon took her seat, or that was the seat Heather was going to pick, and Shannon took it. And Kelly Dodd's over there calling people, see you next Tuesdays, and these two are hating each other over a chair. So I don't know.
I mean, and nowadays we have so much more to worry about, like the Oscars and who got slapped. So, Emily, why didn't you tell me this feels like a competition? Well, yeah, Gina tells Noella, you're ridiculous. They just go banter back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Noella, you said, I slam people against the walls, per Heather Dubrow. Noella claims she saw this at Heather's house. Then she says, oh, wait a minute, I didn't see it. And then Heather goes, you're a liar. Okay, I love when they call him a liar. Noella did not see this with her own eyes. It was just hearsay. There's nothing but hearsay. Alexander O'Neill, hearsay. Okay, let the truth come out, Noella. Anybody know who Alexander O'Neill is? Oh, he's just so sexy and wonderful.
I don't know how to communicate. I don't know how to communicate.
What? Let the truth come out, Noella. Come on, you can do it. Noella, you can't own anything. And she can't. If she's wrong, she has a hard time saying, I'm wrong. I don't ever see us like that. I think we're quick to jump to, oh, I'll take the blame. No, let me instead. What do you think? Do you think we're more like that?
With who? Each other or our friends?
With each other, our friends. In general,
you do not take the blame, Nanaline. You are like, it's you, JoJo. You do.
Oh my God, I never thought I'd
and
do
I
this.
will do this. I'll do the same thing to you sometimes too. I feel like we're like, we always come back around because we don't really fight with each other. Like, I mean, there's been times where it's like outside forces.
Disagreed.
We've disagreed. But
true story.
I could see you and I having a fight like, oh, I don't communicate well, and you're like, you don't. I could see a little bit us doing that.
That would be kind of fun to do. Do you need to clear the air about me for anything else?
No, I have no issue.
We won't be bringing it up tonight. Okay.
I have no issue with you. I love you. I'm just saying, you and I both can be very stubborn.
Oh yes, and
we think we're right.
Well, yes.
We both do. Yeah.
Yes. True story. Heather and Emily.
Sorry, I used to call her Nanaline. And I stopped. I used to go, oh, Nanaline, why can't you be mean? And we used to sing it. And Lucy, as a kid, would sing all the time. Oh, Nanaline, why can't you be mean? So we just have all the nicknames for Nana.
Yeah, we do have a lot of nicknames for Nanaline. Where's Stacia been? Stacia hasn't been joining us. Stacia.
She doesn't watch the show. She watches 90 Day.
Oh, okay. But she should get on this one too. I like Stacia and Shane.
Let's talk about the clarinet. Don't talk about the clarinet. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Heather wants Noella to leave the house, or she'll leave. She doesn't feel the other girls are standing up for her. Heather and Emily go walking off. First Heather, then Emily, because Emily's got to say, oh, I really didn't say anything. I didn't agree with Noella, no matter what Noella's saying. No one ever finishes a meal. No wonder they're all so thin. They never sit down and finish the damn meal. They have a couple bites, more alcohol, and they're all running off away from the table. I mean, people could eat weeks for what they leave on that table. I think it's very sad.
What do you think about, why is Shannon crying again? What happened?
She cried throughout everything. Let's see. Shannon asked Lace to try to find peace during the trip and to get along.
This had to do with, you said this was competitive. It wasn't competitive. And Emily's like, yes, it was. And then Shannon has to, cower again and be like, I'm sorry, guys. I guess it was. I feel like this is just the softer, like weaker Shannon. I want her to own less of this because.
Oh, see, I don't see it. A weaker.
I feel like she's towering to Heather. She came in hot with the whole, talking about Terry's being sued for sure. But now I feel like she's just got her tail between her legs all season. She's so emotional. I feel like she's very scarred. She only has Noella, the black sheep of the group, basically sticking up for her. And you can tell she doesn't even know if she likes that, but she's got to take what she can get at this point. Everyone has turned on her.
She wants to be
It's
Heather's
like
friend.
pathetic. I kind
She
of
wants to be Heather's friend. If
think
I
she
was
wants
in that group,
to
I
be
would
her
want to
friend.
be Heather's friend. Wouldn't
I think
you?
she just doesn't want him on her ass all the time.
Yeah. Once you've had
Jamie
even
said-
fedora on your ass, what else do you want?
Shannon cried because she realized she is boring. Okay. But thing is, Shannon's not boring. She's never really been a boring housewife. But this, I just don't think she knows where she fits right now. And with this Heather reemerging and her no longer with Trace Amigas, and even when that broke up, when they were still kind of on the show, I just think there's a lot of Heather that I don't know. I just don't know if I just think she's lost.
Oh, well, can we address this, Natashki? Heather is the worst. No, she's not. No, honey, she's not. I love Heather. I think she's just the queen be all because she's got the most. It's kind of, I don't know.
Nana is a Heather apologist, much like Nana was a Vicky apologist.
True
so you
story.
won't hear any Heather slander out of Nana. However, I kind of agree. This is teaming up at its worst. And I see a lot of you are saying that. And it's never fun. Listen, we can say, oh, Shannon, we don't like this about Shannon, that's fine. But when you see everybody teaming up, then I just like that person all of a sudden. Then, so maybe this is good for Shannon and her, the audience view, but it's just not fun. Maybe if it's like half versus half, but we see this a lot on our reality shows and our housewives. If one of the ladies is out, everybody's jumping on them. And I feel like at this point, Shannon's been so beat down. We got to lift her up somehow. And at least Noella, and I don't know if she's doing it for righteous reasons. I don't know what she's doing it for good reasons. I have no idea. At least she's trying to have Shannon's back, because otherwise you got Dr. Jen. She's just up Heather Dubrow's ass. You got Emily so far up Heather Dubrow's ass. No, I'm sorry.
Nana
Gina.
So far up Heather Dubrow's ass.
Emily somewhat. Who am I forgetting?
Dr. Jen on.
Yeah.
Noella,
and you see how Heather was so thrown off. Yeah. Heather was so thrown off by the fact that she wanted every single person at that table to be like, you're right, Heather. It wasn't good enough that like the majority's with her. She wants them to say it. She wants them to put the knife in and turn it. And that isn't always that fun to watch. So then you end up making us like kind of feel bad for the Noellas or feel bad, for Shannon. Yes, team ups aren't cool.
No, they're not. Mm-hmm. And Heather is insufferable, they said. And I like that she's insufferable. I like that in a person. Because then when I learn to say maybe not like her, there's my reason. So if you want to be insufferable, you got that kind of money, you can be any whatever
now,
you want
Nana,
to be.
Can you speak from a place of having gone through menopause? Do you think this is hormonal or what's going on here?
Oh, I don't remember when menopause happened to me. Everyone said there's so many different changes that'll happen in your body. Well, I heard that since I was 12. So,
right? Us women, we're always changing. So it's like, I can't tell the difference.
Always.
So I feel like I've been on a roller coaster.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're not having to buy the big old Deo boats for pads, and it just goes away and your life seems freer. You feel happier. You can't get pregnant. I don't know. There's a whole lot of things.
Notice how she said you feel happier because, no, she didn't say because, but because you can't get pregnant.
But no, I mean, you can't, because that's a worry for women. It doesn't seem to be for men ever, only after the fact. But yeah, for women, we're always like taking care of the birth control and things like that and making sure. So I don't know.
Our vaginas have to be so responsible. I'm ready to just let my vagina be irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? Slut it up. No, I was kidding. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, but I do feel like it's a team up now. I kind of just feel as though it's not as fun to watch. I don't dislike Heather. I do dislike this air she has about her where everyone has to follow her and do exactly what she says. That doesn't make for a fun season of Housewives.
No, I did have someone like that in my life, and that really got old because nobody wanted to follow anymore, and everybody wanted to ditch.
So
And
you just have like Stockholm syndrome or something. That's why isn't that the one where you are sympathetic to your attacker because they're, oh God, now I gotta look this shit up.
that wouldn't be me. Menopause for me at 50, Carolyn Bird, me too. It was 50 years old. Goodbye, good luck. And the rest has been history. It feels good not to have to worry about different things. I love it.
It's when people develop positive feelings toward their captors or abusers over time. So that's Nana. She has had a Heather in her life, and now she's feeling, no, I'm just kidding, feeling just real soft to Heather. I just felt, I laughed at this episode when I thought this episode was ridiculous and ridiculously entertaining, especially when we get to this part, because there's a point where Heather gets mad at Shan and Shan's like, I'm talking to them. And she goes, oh, sorry, go ahead. And then she's back on her phone. And
she's constantly on that damn phone.
And then, because she's got to let Terry know, get the private jet ready. People have disagreed with me. We got to get out of here. And Noella is like the calmest machine gun in the world. It's like a silent machine gun. She's just like, oh, well, I could have sworn that you grabbed that man and you pushed him up against the wall and then you twisted his dick off. I mean, that's just what I heard. But if you're saying you didn't, then I guess you didn't. Well, did you see it? Well, no, I didn't see it. Well, if you didn't see it, how do you know? I just know.
I know. Why are we talking about that? It's
because it's hilarious. This shit is so funny because it's got Heather so riled up. The best way to show in the situation it's not true is to be more dismissive of it. But Heather needs her name absolved. She's like, I am a mother of 4. I'm pretty sure you're going to be fine. And your kids know that you didn't hold a guy and push him against the wall and Hulk out. So there's 2 things happening. Either you did do it and you're really trying to hide it, or you didn't do it and you just don't know how to deal with a situation like this when you have someone like Noella. I do think Noella might have just heard this, made it up, wants drama, doesn't like Heather. That's fine. But the way Heather is handling it is not well, bitch. In the words of Dorinda Medley, not well, bitch. She's not handling it well. At all. She needs complete control. And Dr. Jen is just sitting there. I mean, she's going through so much with tiny nipple Ryan that she's just like, I can't anymore. And then you got Gina at first it was cute. And now you are so far up Heather Dubrow's ass. I need you to break out back a little bit.
Come on back. And I hate to, toot her horn too, Heather's. But I mean, I get a kick out of what she's got, and I get a kick out of her.
Nana, don't apologize just because some people don't like her. You like your problematic housewife, and you like her a lot, okay? Who cares? In 2 weeks, we'll like her again. That's the thing. Don't apologize. If you like, I liked Shannon forever. Remember that? I was like, I love Shannon.
You're right. And I have not. Okay.
Who cares?
Story. Okay.
We have our own reasons. Everybody, there's no wrong answer. You don't got to make excuse for liking Heather. You just
I do like her.
Yes, that's your girl.
So the bus ride home was a shit show. Everyone was screaming at each other. I felt bad for no one in this group, or no one. Everyone was screaming at a different level and about a different thing. If they would just listen to one another just once, maybe they could get something solid, but that wouldn't be any. The only one the only one that really wasn't saying anything is Dr. Jen, because she's got nothing to say and her storyline's pretty lame.
She's a follower. Dr. Jen is a follower. You can just tell. She's never going to stand out in this crowd. She's going to always try to get along, keep up with the Joneses, whatever that saying is. She's definitely like a wannabe. I feel she gives me wannabe vibes.
Yes.
Noella wants to be the queen bee. She wants to challenge. She might have a personality disorder. I don't know. It will make her even a better housewife. Emily's a lawyer and feisty, and now is closing, raising the bar and closing the bar. So that adds a whole new element. Heather Dubrow is entitled AF, and now we know coming from the mom she has, it explains a lot. Gina, I want Gina's redemption story, but Gina is not acting like a housewife.
Well, she's not acting like Gina. You know, I like that Gina does the ooh and ah. Oh, look what they have. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, I
She's a
don't care about my
spectator. She's a
small house. I
spectator.
don't care about it. And then her and what is his name? That her boyfriend Ben?
I
No,
don't know. I don't care.
I
She's a
okay.
spectator. I loved seeing her parents. I love seeing her line open, but I can't.
Oh,
You gotta be an intern just this season, Gina. If you're still interning for Heather next season, you got to be done now. You have to be done. You got a skincare line out. You got to keep moving forward. You can't be up Heather's ass.
no, you
I
can't. You can't
it,
sell from there. Maybe
it
you
just
can.
she's not giving me housewives vibes, and I was always very like,
Okay.
give Gina needs her, redemption arc. She needs all this stuff, but now this is what we're seeing. We can be done with Gina. The only likable thing right now about Gina
Okay.
is Emily and their friendship, in my opinion.
Okay, well,
That's
that's a
my
good
opinion.
opinion. That's my opinion. But Caroline, thank you. This is Caroline, thank you. This is Travis. And I knew that and I just couldn't think of it. You know,
Why do
you
we
get
care? You're not
I,
married. You don't get a name until you become a house husband. Just like the way the patriarchy tells us about women. I don't know. That's her boyfriend. I don't care. You're not a star. Do we memorize the NFL players' wives' name? We do not. Okay, so we're
I
not going to
don't even
learn
know the NFL players.
girlfriends. I mean, girlfriends' names.
Oh,
So no, we're not learning Travis's name. Make yourself. What do they say about women, Nana? You got to get married so you can be not a respectable woman, but
whore.
no,
Oh,
like when you're just dating someone, you gotta, buy the milk and okay, or the
that whole
cow.
thing.
You
I
know what I'm saying?
remember. I do. I understand.
Okay.
Oh, solid argument, Jamila, saying to
Stay
you.
with me, Nana. Stay with me.
I
Get out
have,
of the comments.
but I wanted to get into this. What happened to the one who sued Terry and was embarrassed by Noella? She had to leave. Her name was Nicole, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, she had to leave. I don't know.
There was a story, you guys, put it in the chat. Something happened.
Okay.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
make an honest woman out of her. Thank you, DGF. That was
Yes,
it.
make an
That's it.
honest woman. Thank you, DGF. Make an honest man
Couldn't
out of
think.
Travis, or I'm not wasting my brain cells learning his name. I think it's nice the little relationship they have, but until they get married, there you go. Why buy the milk if you can get the cow for free? Why buy the cow? You can get the milk for free. Okay, exactly. Thank you guys.
And
Thank you
what a
guys.
terrible thing. They're talking about women. They're saying the cow. I mean, it's
Well,
just the
now
whole
I'm
thing.
talking about Travis. Okay, Travis, you whore, get that ring, sir. Don't you just be this side piece. No, but I'm just saying, Gina is
I get it.
Heather's intern,
I get
and
it.
it's cute if that's like your niece. You're trying to show her what money looks like. But now, Gina, I need you to boss it up. Your looks are fantastic this year as far as your confessional looks.
Oh,
Love it.
yes.
But as far as this, like, Noella, what? Just everything, the way she's riding Heather's ass, the way she's like playing, she's not giving me housewife. She's giving me intern friend of the show.
You know, I agree. I agree with what you had to say about Gina.
Mm-hmm.
But and you know how I feel about Shannon. But I have to tell you, when they went back to Shannon and she was speaking on her own behalf, you know how they just singled one of them out. She had the most wonderful outfits on, and they looked fabulous on her. That hot pink outfit, and it was kind of a satin little
Oh,
blazer thing.
I didn't like that. Well, actually, I didn't like the hair on that.
Oh, I had a Barbie that had that outfit, and I can't remember. It wasn't called Enchanted Evening. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I
But I
like
had the
this look
big
on
thing like this.
Shannon.
That was gorgeous. That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel
That
like
was absolutely
this
gorgeous. Her
this look.
hair, her eye makeup, that dress was fabulous. It cut her just right. She
Shannon
looked
is
so
housewives
thin in this.
material. I need her to remember who you are, Shannon. You can be annoying AF, sure. But you bring drama. You definitely have a opinion, a POV. Do not cower down to anyone, even if you're wrong. Okay. You carry yourself and you get this shit done. Okay. Throw the ball in the pool for Archie and get out there and tell Heather Dubrow to shove it. If she thinks she's going to boss you around all season, you got to kiss the ring. Don't kiss the ring. All right, Shannon?
I think she looked absolutely the absolute best in this outfit and that hot pink outfit because it reminded me of something I had for Barbie. And I just,
Nicole
just
wouldn't
thought
take the jab, Nana. She wouldn't get the jab. That's why.
What is the jet? Oh,
The
she
shot, I
would.
think.
Oh, she wouldn't get that.
Yep.
Oh,
Thank
for heaven's
you, Warrior.
sakes!
Warrior told us. I
Thank you.
also
I just
think
saw that, and I just
this
didn't know
look
what
of
that meant.
Emily's is, I mean, this wasn't a great screenshot, but very beautiful. However, she even self-tanned the hands a la Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
I remember
Lisa.
that.
This wasn't a good screen grab, Jolene, but I'm just saying.
But that's okay. No, I understand. And I love her hair. Do you
Love
remember
her
how
hair.
cheap she looked when she had that long blonde crap going on?
That's what I'm saying. She's been in training for so many seasons. If she doesn't get it
She
together,
looks great.
we
Right
got to
now.
recast. You're too relatable, Gina. I don't want to be able to relate to you. You are a real housewife.
Yeah.
I am a no one.
She's supposed to be a real housewife, and I think she is. And I think she's got it in her to step up and step away from, kissing
Yes.
Heather's butt. And yeah.
Mhm.
I liked at 12:03 a.m. that Shannon and Heather and Dr. Jen were outside having a talk and still drinking.
Oh my
My
God.
kind of girls. I wouldn't have gone to bed either.
No.
Heather says Noella needs to admit that she's lying and apologize, and things would be better. And I understand that. I think Noella, she's hot and cold. That's why I think Noella will do that, because Noella wants to talk to Heather. Heather and Noella go off to chat. At first, she said, I don't have time right now, Heather. That's all you've been talking about, Heather. What do you mean you don't have time? Go talk to Noella. Try to make nice. Shannon keeps supporting Noella, and no one can figure that out. Probably because she feels so put upon, Shannon. And then she sees Noella being so put upon that, misery loves company, I mean,
Yeah,
I think that's
Noella's
it.
the only one that has Shannon's back. Everyone else is ready to throw Shannon to the wolves, and I shall return. Really fucked up. That should be Shannon's new tagline, because they keep throwing her to the wolves. I
the
know Lisa
wolves.
Vanderpump said, throw me to the wolves and I shall return leading the pack. Well, Shannon Bedore is going to return, smearing her mascara all night. So at least Noella is having her back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes. Mocha Rain saying that's something I don't get. Like, if you know you didn't do anything, why fight it? Truth always comes out anyway. It does. Rerun the tape. It'll come out. She didn't see it. Okay, we know that. Noella finally says, I didn't see it. Then run with that.
She said,
and it just
I have no
stopped.
proof. I just think you would do it. I just don't really like you. I sat in your office area and I didn't enjoy you. And so, yeah, I'm going to believe that narrative. Do I have proof? No. But I also don't have proof of my husband, stuff with him either. But
yeah, that's right. I know.
All right, Nana, stay with me. I see you just in the comments. Talk to me.
I know I want to, but I really do. Hi, nice to see you.
Let me highlight.
Okay, all right, I'll let you do that. But someone called into Andy's radio show and asked why all the shows keep ending with "to be continued." And he did give a BS answer.
Yeah, quit that.
I know. I don't understand it. To be continued. I thought I was watching, Back to the Future. To be continued. It's going to be 1, 2, and 3, and that's a fabulous movie, wonderful show. But I didn't understand that either. And all of a sudden, it stopped. They showed just a little few things that might be happening next week. One of them being, the big talk between Heather and Noella
because at
is
first
going to happen, and then it just kind of okay.
Heather says, "I'm not.
Right.
I don't want to talk to you." And Noella's like, "What?" Noella has her vape. She's like, "What do I need to do? What do I got to do, guys? Should I just like?" And they're like, Shannon or Heather was outside, and she told the women, Noella needs to do exactly this, and you all better make it happen. And I don't feel like you had my back, and blah 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 blah. So then Noella comes in. They're like, Shannon's like, "You gotta apologize. You gotta say." She's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it if that'll help. I mean, okay. So are we gonna talk?" And Heather's like, no. Yes. She don't know what she wants because
she doesn't
she's
know.
So thrown off, Nana, because she's so used to people doing whatever she says and kissing her ass that she's not used to. Noella's on another planet. She doesn't give two shits about this, whether you like her or you don't.
She really doesn't. She hears the beat of a different drummer for sure. Mm-hmm. I like how Emily is back here. We have Dr. Jen. I don't know where Gina is at this point, but it was just, I don't know. Did these two jump out of the bus, Noella and Shannon, and run up the steps to beat them up into the living room? living area? I don't know.
They went, and I think they went to get drinks or something. So,
Oh, okay.
mhm.
But I just had to laugh because it did kind of slam shut this.
Yep.
It slammed shut quick, and then all of a sudden you're seeing Andy Cohen, and they reran Tamara Judge and Rachel Wilson.
They didn't rerun that one for me. They it was a
Oh,
rerun of
what we had.
Shannon and somebody else. Mocha says, by the way, did I hear Heather Wright saying fuck it? Yes, maybe I missed her. No, she did. I think she was like, fuck it, we're gonna talk. Like, Heather is so thrown off. She's not being her fancy pants stuff. Noella throws her off more than Kelly Dodd. Because at least with Kelly, here's the thing, at least with Kelly Dodd, Kelly Dodd would go off the rails. You know what I mean? Like, she would start yelling, screaming. Noella doesn't do that. Noella stays calm and lies about you to your face. And she lies about you to your face. And so Heather's like, I don't even know what to do with this. Noella's like, it's all about me. My dad is dead. I need the best room. You assaulted a man on camera, so I can't be your friend. Also, here's my boobs. So
I know. How do you like them? I show everyone.
And I brought my vape. There you go.
No, that's a vape for what, do you think?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to know. I mean, because I know it's not, I'm not thinking it's tobacco.
Next episode, we're going to be getting.
Oh, that archery thing. That's right.
But we're going to be getting more fights, Nana.
That's fine. I'm great for the fights. What a cute hat, Dr. Jen. So we like a good pom-pom on the head.
And we also are going to be getting Shannon talking about how Emily stirs the pot. So I think Shannon is ready to come for Emily, and an Emily-Shannon showdown is going to be pretty good.
I thought this one was so good, but I think this next one even going to be better, if that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I love everything that Emily wears for the most part, but I never like anything off the shoulder, but this looked nice on her, and red does her justice. Kind of a red tomatoey soup red. Love it. But hands down, Shannon, you look the best there. The absolute best. And I don't say many nice things about you. So grab this compliment, Shannon, and run with it, because you really are a beautiful woman, as they all are.
Oh my God, Nana, are you okay?
Yes, aren't they? Don't you think so? I mean, I don't think there's there's not a bow wow in the bunch. I think they're very pretty women.
Oh my God, Nana. All right, let's wrap it up.
Bow wow?
Let's wrap it up.
Is it something wrong against the dogs?
I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Okay. So that is basically the episode. We have to wait till next week to see what happens for part 2 of this Aspen trip.
Looking forward to it. 105 people in the room. How many likes do we have, kids? Can anyone give me did I surpass? What did I want? 60?
I'm sure 65? You surpassed 60.
I hope I did. Yeah, I think I did. But we were going to do just a little trivia. Do you want to do that?
Oh, yeah.
Can we do just 2 questions? Yes. I don't want to do 2 times and then nothing for people.
Do you have your trivia?
I have it underneath the desk. Do you want me to get it?
Underneath where you're at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Boom again.
All right. I'm going to grab.
Who doesn't like boom again? Now, I should get some cut on this. Always talking about it. Boom again, replay of the 60s, the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Who wouldn't want to do those decades over? Ta-da!
Me, because I wasn't born, Nana.
I know, but I was having the time of my life. I had the time of my life.
Oh my God, Nana.
Sorry. I did have too much coffee today.
You did, because every time you're like, this whole live, you've been like, I swear.
I'm sorry. I just didn't know what to do with all this energy, this pent up energy.
And I like how they're standing in the back there. There's Emily. She's in the back. Oh my God. I love this. Shannon, you look the best. I never said the best. I was like, oh my God. I thought I was ADHD and hyper.
I don't think I am, but
you always say that.
I don't think I am. I just think it's just okay. I think I'll start.
We just did that thing that we asked if we did. Do you think we do that, or we're like, no, I'm right. No, I'm right.
Oh, we just did that?
Heather, we did that because I thought I was right. You thought you were right.
Wow. I didn't think it was going to be a quick turnaround like that. That was the quickest callback I ever heard. Okay, ready?
All right, caffeine queen, you go first. Nana's going to ask questions. And now the prizes.
Oh, you're so sweet when you have the prizes. And oh my, are you kidding me? Have you been?
Bracelet.
Oh, beautiful, honey. Just pick out a bracelet and say, this is for this one.
Oh, that's hard to do. Well, I usually send people, I think I've been started sending 2 because I feel bad just sending 1.
What?
Is that weird? Yeah.
That is weird. You get that from me. Get rid of it.
Why? I like your generosity.
Really? I don't want to tell you
Okay.
now, but your dad's the generous one. I just ride on his coattails and you guys thank me. Okay.
All right.
I feel better now just saying that.
Saying what?
Can I, about riding on his coattails. Can I mention something too? This has nothing to do with the program or anything.
No.
I just want
mentioning something that
I just want to talk, and I just want to hear from the people in the chat if they think this.
I just want to talk, and I just want to hear.
And I just don't know if this is as weird as Billy Ball said it is. And I talked to her maybe night before last, and I said, I have trouble sleeping. She goes, oh, so do I. And I said, you know what I've been doing for a long while now when I have a hard time sleeping? On my iPad, I'll put the assassination of JFK on there. And it is the whole assassination from the beginning. And they cut into As the World Turns. And it's just everything that we heard in 1963 when he passed. And I'll go through the whole day. It's almost a 3-day thing. And I'll listen to it. And that puts me to sleep. Well, she found that just utterly bizarre.
So you want to know if anyone on the Lean team falls asleep to the assassination of JFK. Please let us know in the chat.
And Billy Ball thought that. She goes, are you kidding me? So what I've been doing, I've been sending her little snippets of the JFK assassination or, interviews about it and stuff. And I says, in case you're having trouble sleeping. So never be sorry, Nana. You're fabulous. I'm telling you guys that coffee.
Everyone's team Nana. Of course. We love Nana. Yes, it's the coffee. It's just, remember when you were doing Mountain Dew? Oh.
See, and then I had a Diet Pepsi too. I had all that coffee, took
Your
a walk.
heart is going to explode, Nana. Be careful. You have to come see me in 2 days.
Through love.
You have such a big, we forgot to mention that. Noella says, Shanna has such a big, yummy, juicy, smelly heart, or whatever she said. It was a big, yummy heart.
It's like, I got a yummy heart too. I'm fine. Don't tell me.
No, not you. I'm not going to tell you nothing's wrong with you. I'm saying I was going to say, you don't think that Noella doesn't know what she's doing. Like, Noella knows what she's doing. She's doing this shit on purpose. She's fucking with Heather and all of them. This is what Noella does.
She has a lot of time on her hands, Noella does, because her husband bounced.
Oh, Nana said bounce.
I heard that from Snoop Dogg, so I thought I'd use it in a podcast. Can you use this in a sentence? Yes,
when did you hear him say bounce?
That song that they do, and it's somebody Wilson, and I was da 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 da, and I bounced and something. I went to a park and I was just gonna bounce, and then I met this lady. It was such a good song.
What? I feel like I would know that song.
Yeah, you should.
I went to the park and I met this lady and I bounced.
Yeah, I was gonna bounce and then I met this lady.
Ran into this hooker named Sally from the Valley.
No. Ho ho ho, Green Sally.
Is it a new song?
No, I don't think it is. What's his name? Wilson. He's so good. It's such a catchy tune.
Are you talking about Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg with his wife, and then I met her and Charlie Wilson. Charlie Wilson.
Trey was just at a Charlie Wilson concert, and she posted a pic and said Nana would love it.
I know I would love it. I just think he's so sexy. He did time. And I just think he did his time. He came back out. He got off the drugs. He turned his life around. And, God gave him so much and so much talent. He's got such a beautiful voice. I just love him.
So a lot of people like listening to true crime, Nana, so people don't think it's weird at all. I also
Oh,
enjoy watching like a Dateline, or I've been watching Nana, you would like this show. It's on Hulu, and you have my Hulu log, and I'll just have to tell you because I think we'll talk offline if you can't figure it out, but I'll help you.
all
But
right.
there is this show with Renee Zellweger, and it's like recreating a Dateline story. This Pam lady in Michigan who
I think I
you
saw it.
you saw that show?
I think I saw it. Would it have been on anything but Hulu?
Peacock? No, I don't know. With Renee
Okay.
Zellweger?
Yeah, is she that one that has a little squinty eyes?
Yes.
She's real cute and the blonde.
Yeah. And she
No,
had to
I don't
gain
think I
weight for the
saw it.
role.
Okay, no,
Okay.
I think I saw it. No, I think I did see it. I think I did see it. I don't remember things, but I think I saw it.
Okay.
Because I thought to myself, why did her eyes squint like that? But she's so pretty.
Yeah. She's really great in this role. And I think you'd really like it. It's based on this true story of this lady and this real crime. But so I think many people fall asleep. I know Busy says he falls asleep to the podcast, My Favorite Murder. So yeah.
Oh, okay. See, it's just weird. I mean, maybe it's the way they say it. It brings me back to a time I was in third or fourth grade when it happened, 1963. And I was homesick from school. And I remember watching it. And I remember everybody was glued to the TV for 3 days. And I don't know why.
It's
It's
just one of the
soothing.
things you
It's
remember.
soothing. How can a
You
murder
think
be
the murder
soothing?
of the leader of the free world is soothing,
How
Nana?
but the way they say it or something, maybe it's the way they talk. Maybe that
I
is
think
true.
that's something you want to talk to your therapist about.
Okay, I can't afford any co-pays. I can only afford to gamble. Okay.
Maybe maybe you're a serial killer. It's never too late.
There's just
I believe in you.
emotion. I think you should. And I think Billy Ball
And
thought it
maybe
was
it's
funny,
just
and
nostalgia, like Jamila's saying. It's just nostalgia.
maybe it
It
is.
takes you to a time that
It
you felt
does.
safe and loved and secure, maybe with your parents, even though at a time when the world was very turbulent. So maybe in a strange
was-
way, it might cure any kind of anxiousness you feel at night.
This is when we've had so many people thinking that Oswald couldn't have done this alone, and
This
so
is just
many
a way for
different
her to talk about it, you guys. She just wanted to bring it up.
different conspiracy things.
Should we do a
So-
separate podcast? The JFK
No.
murder solved. But okay, sorry. You said so many people thought Oswald did it. You're not on board. You
I'm
think
not
the
on board.
CIA killed him?
No, when I was a little kid, I remember saying to my mom, could LBJ be the person that did that so he could be president? And
Lady Bird did it.
as I
Blame the
was a
woman.
little kid, I said that. Do I think LBJ knew who did it and couldn't bring it forth to the American public? I do. Because I
Never
think
trust
if
a
we
man
know,
named Lyndon.
I think, move over. This is your president, Lyndon B. Johnson. Yeah, they're all cheaters. Okay.
They didn't like
anyway.
each other either.
No, they didn't. So let's go with
you
this.
heard it here first, you guys. LBJ allegedly murdered JFK from
I
Nana.
didn't say that.
The same way Noella said that Heather assaulted a producer, Nana said LBJ straight up murdered.
No, I didn't say that. I just think
JFK.
he knows who did it. I think he knows the organization that did it. I'll just say it that way. Okay, let's go with one of these questions, shall
thanks,
we?
Joanne. If you're tired, you can fall asleep to us. I like that. There's been a lot of people that have told me they can just turn us on. And I feel like if we're that comforting for you, I love that. I love that.
God.
I honestly fell asleep to YouTube drama the other night. People screaming the C word at each other. And I fell asleep like a baby. And it was a 5-hour live.
Honey, did you think it was Thanksgiving?
I thought it was just at the Lunzers.
Stop it. It could have been on my side too, honey. Trust me, it could have been on my side too. No, it could have been on our side. Okay, here's the thing. Ready?
Okay, so I am going to be picking bracelets. Whoever wins these, we'll do a couple.
Let's do 2 questions because I'm starting to come down off of all the caffeine. I'm starting to come down.
On my sobriety date, Nana, come on.
I'm sorry. I did some Tums earlier. I hope that's not against anybody's sobriety.
I'll send 2 and I'll pick the ones that I think you'll like. But when you send me your email, if you win, let me know what your favorite colors are, and then I'll try to
Okay.
incorporate a bracelet that has those colors. Or if you want to be completely surprised, I can do that as well.
I know,
Yes,
I like
just
a nice surprise. The soothing
okay.
sounds of the C word. Thank you, Natasha. Just kidding. That's funny.
Mhm.
Okay, the soothing sounds of the C word. All right, the poodle skirt was popular in 1958. The same year, a simple plastic toy became a nationwide fad. Name the item that sold 25 million copies that year alone.
Okay, what?
Did I not say it right?
No, it's just my brain. I didn't catch it. So the poodle skirt became popular the same year this plastic toy became popular. What's the name of
Okay.
it?
Yeah, we got it here. All right, it's hula hoop is the
Don't
thing.
worry,
So
Nana. I'll find
Bonnie,
it.
okay,
You don't
Bonnie got
worry.
it. Okay.
You are our just think you're the Chuck Woolery to my whoever was Chuck
Oh,
Woolery's producer.
he had good hair.
He
But I think
did.
it was it Realification? I can't wait until tonight's Sip and Key. Do you have a Sip and Key
We
tonight?
we do. We have our own channel now, so we're doing it over there,
Oh my
and that
gosh.
is in an hour. So, yep,
All
we
right,
got
I'm
a
gonna
sip
let
and
you
key tonight. But
all
Nana,
right.
you're my priority, so you don't have to hurry up.
Did anyone ever tell you you're my hero?
You know, my
You're everything I wish I could be.
Oh, I could fly higher than an eagle. You are the
You are the
wind
wind beneath my
beneath my
wings.
wings.
Hula
All
hoop,
right,
Bonnie, good one, honey. I think I've done this.
Bonnie.
Um,
So
all right,
that
here we
means
go.
Bonnie, send me your address, and I'm going to send you some bracelets. Okay?
Okay, and I think I could send you Bonnie's. I kept a little
What?
register of who
What?
sent things, who we
Huh?
sent things to. Bonnie.
Oh, her address. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
What American singer slash musician
Thank you,
slash actor was second only to Elvis as the most popular rock and roll artist from 1957 to 1962?
Can you say it one more time?
Yes, and we're going to watch that. What American singer, musician, actor was second only to Elvis as the most popular rock and roll artist from 1957 to 1962? Those were some good years.
When you said second only, I thought you were saying sucking.
Nope. There's a lot of people that sucked up to Elvis too. And
Bobby
Dinah Lee,
Darin?
I'm sorry, it's not Bobby Darin, but that's a heck of a guess, and that would have probably been mine. And we got something going with JC. Let's
Is it
highlight
Ricky?
JC's. It's Ricky Nelson. I love Ricky Nelson.
Reek.
And he left. Did you know he left this world in a plane crash?
Oh
But
my
he
God.
left this world. Okay.
Don't die, because no, I'm just laughing. I'm not.
Okay.
Nana will tell you how you died. Tell us, Nana, what
No,
happened?
I mean, he went down in a plane crash, which was terrible. And his two sons that were, he's got the daughter that played with Richie Cunningham's father was the priest, father something, and she was the nun. What was her name? Not Jenny Piccolo, but that was
What was the
somebody else.
point
That
of
was
this?
Phil Silver's daughter.
So he died with someone?
No. I guess I was just saying that he died.
What's happening?
I'm not sure. Ricky Nelson died. And his boys were only 13 years old when he died. And I'm trying to think, they had a daughter too. And what was her name? Tracy Nelson. And she was in that show with the doctor.
Growing pains.
No, Tracy
Oh.
Nelson was the one that she was in that show with Richie
Heather
Cunningham's
Tuscadero.
father. No, Richie Cunningham's father was
Dowling.
a priest. Thank you. There you go.
Jesus, how do you guys know? It's like you guys have been watching us so long. You can deconstruct Nana speak.
You knew where I was going with it.
And then I had no idea. I was like,
so Tracy
he died with someone? No, but you
yes, he
wanted
did
to
die
know.
with someone. He was seeing someone at the time. He did. He wasn't alone on the plane, But I felt so bad when the sons were talking about this just the other day on this. I know this guy has a podcast and he's talking to Ricky Nelson's son, and that's what we're talking about. They were only 13.
Wait, so let me just see if I understand this. So Ricky Nelson is dead.
Yes.
But he is the correct answer to the question. Not only is he dead, his kids were 13 when he died, 2 sons and a daughter. You were trying to figure out, what's the daughter's name?
Yes, and it was Tracy, but she also was an actress. and she had just a cool look about her. Very thin face. She was also on 9021. Nope, she was on Melrose Place.
Okay, but what's the deal with Father Dowling?
I said she was on the show. She was a nun, and she was the father.
Ricky Nelson's daughter Tracy was on Father Dowling.
Yes, she was a nun with Richie Cunningham's father, who I can't remember his name.
From Happy Days, but not real father, because Richie Cunningham is Ron Howard.
Right, Richie Cunningham's father. Okay, it all smooths on together. It all comes together in a nice big mess. There was something else I needed to say about it.
Oh my God, this is like
Tom Bosley. Thank you. Somebody said it was Tom Bosley. It was so good. I mean, I just love this. When people's lives interconnect and stuff. The kids were talking about this, and one of the sons, and this is Ricky Nelson's son, is an adult now himself, and he's got kids and blah, blah, blah. And he was talking about the house that they had when he was a teenager, and Ricky Nelson really liked this house. His wife, that they were getting a divorce, wasn't so big on it. So Errol Flynn owned this house, and they said it was haunted.
Who's
and
Errol
it was
Flynn?
He is a famous actor from the 40s and 50s. I believe he was. I think he was gay, but they didn't.
I was gonna say, is he gay like Rock Hudson?
He was, but in the closet gay. But it was weird because they had some really strange things that went on in that house. And when Errol Flynn owned it, he had mirrors above the ceiling in the master bedroom. And then some people could stand up there and watch what was going on in the bedroom. There's just a lot of different things. It was very interesting to hear the kids, Nelson, speak of it.
Okay, well, people want to see me to share Ricky's picture because Realification said he's hot.
Oh, he was so hot.
Looks
oh my
Elvis-y here. This picture looks a little Elvis.
Yes, it does. It does. But
he is cute.
He's darling.
Is this him older?
Oh,
How
yes.
old was he when he died?
Oh, yes. He wasn't that old when he died. I saw him. He was at the Taste of Minnesota.
And the Taste of Minnesota.
Yes, and that was
that's a blast from the past.
It is, and that was when it was in front of the state capitol, and we were just getting off work, and we're going up there looking, and sure enough, there's Ricky Nelson. He is very sexy.
He's got that big bottom lip, but not much on top. Just like, wasn't that Elvis kind of? He had more of a bottom.
Well, I mean, I'd like to be on the bottom of either, but anyway.
Oh my God, dead or alive? Jana said, wanted, dead or alive.
But no, Ricky Nelson, very beautiful.
So the kids knew about the mirrors on the ceiling?
Later on,
we're all confused.
No, that's okay. The kids, they had this house. It was Errol Flynn's house. So they said they had a lot of friends that would come to their parties, and they were into music, and they were musicians themselves. There's a lot of people that would come to their house. George Harrison, Mama Cass used to be their babysitter. Dylan was up at the house. So they had people that collaborated with Ricky Nelson. He was that big a star. And they talked about Errol Flynn and some of the crazy parties he had.
This is so explains. Like, I'm so much like you. It's ridiculous. When I host the Mermaid Comedy Hour with Valerie, I go on these tangents about stars and things that I grew up with or things I'm really into. And she's like, I do not know what you're talking about. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Here is what's important. And I just realized this. I know I'm like you in a lot of ways, but this is where I'm really, really like you. Every show, we open the show together and I go off. The other day I went off on Kourtney Kardashian, Travis Barker, their background, Blink-182. I mean, I just like, and how the Kardashians are intermingled, how long they've known Travis. And my co-host Valerie's just like, what? And I'm like, I don't know. This is what fills my brain. But that is...
Me too.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, Nana.
I stopped everything. I stopped the assassination of JFK to watch this Ricky Nelson.
Holy shit, Nana.
Thing. So Errol Flynn, I vaguely remember when this happened. I was 8 at the time. Oh, when his plane went down. Yeah,
years when he lived there. Nana, you must watch Days with Jordan, the Lion, too. What is that? Is that a movie?
Honey, is he a podcaster?
Who?
I'm just asking. That Jordan, the Lion,
Days
too.
with Jordan, the Lion, too. I don't know. Put it. Let us know, JC. And also
It was
send me your
so good.
address because you won bracelets to JoleneReacts@gmail.com. If one of my mods doesn't mind putting the email in the chat so you can have that. Bonnie, you as well. Email me your address so I can ship you bracelets. Congratulations, JoleneReacts@gmail.com. All right.
Thank you
You're
so
really
much.
good at this boomer thing. Give us another boomer one.
Oh, I just love
prize.
this stuff. And I tell you, I just, and Ricky Nelson, like we watched them growing up on Ozzy and Harriet. They had a TV show, their mom and dad. And Ozzy was a big band leader and Harriet sang in the band. And that's how they got together.
Oh,
And
that's how
that would
Ozzy
be
and
Harriet
I thought
got
they
together.
were siblings. No, they're married.
No, Ozzy and Harriet were married. Then they had David and Ricky. And as the boys, they're two boys, and they just kind of showed things that happened in their house. It was kind of like a Leave It to Beaverish, if you would. But
this
no one
is
can.
fake.
Yeah, it was kind of like the first
TV
to
show.
me, the first reality kind of TV show because it was scripted, yes.
Because they're all a real family, but they're cast as their family, but they're playing
as their real family.
Like they're fictional characters, but they're all a family.
Yeah, they still have Ozzy. They still have. It still was Ozzy. Still was Harriet. Still was David. Still was Ricky. So it was very good. I just loved it, and it was.
Did Ricky Nelson get it on with the lady from the 50s who was always in the beach?
Oh, Annette Funicello?
Annette Funicello, yes.
No.
That wasn't the same. Who was that guy?
You were thinking of Bobby. No, you were thinking of what's his name? He's so cute. Frankie Avalon. You're thinking
Frankie Avalon.
Oh my God! Now there's another.
They just look alike, or am I just no?
No, they are very good looking. They're dark.
Okay.
Dark hair and things too. And oh my gosh! But it's just I love old TV show. Needless to say, I go to the gym. I don't know if you know these things about me.
I had no idea. That's so crazy. DGF is saying it's all right now. I learned my lesson. Well, how do you sing that, Nana?
It's all right now. Wait, how does? Okay, I gotta think. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you gotta please yourself. Do 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 do. And that went out in 1971 or 1972. Garden Party came out because he got booed off a stage that they had other rock stars on.
No way.
And he came in being the 50s rock. And this was more 60s. He got booed off, and that's when he went home that night. They said, and he wrote Garden Party. You can't be everything, so you got to be yourself. And it was a number one hit for him.
That's so nice. I mean, that's such a tragic, but I mean, tragedy plus time equals comedy. He didn't, or art, I guess. He didn't need much time. And JC says, who's Jordan the Lion? A podcaster. So then you got to write that down and check it out. Do you know who that is?
Honey, I think that's who I was watching with the Ricky Nelson one.
Oh, okay.
All right, now let's say his name again.
You guys are in the same algorithm. Jordan the Lion.
Is he kind of a little chubbier guy, but very cute?
Okay.
Maybe a fuller face. I don't know. JoleneReacts@gmail.com. Very good. Back to the beach movie in the 80s, Lori Loughlin. Oh, gosh, that's really...
Yes, the beach blanket bingo. That's who I thought he was.
I love that. Oh, my God, those were the best. I just loved it. Oh, I love those beach.
We're all going back. Okay, give us another boomer question, Nana.
All right, I'm sorry.
More valuable prizes.
More valuable prizes.
You're full of information. I'm learning stuff.
I like to share this somewhat of knowledge. I didn't get to go to college, but I pretend I did.
Okay, so Aaron is saying that's the guy because Aaron.
It is, honey.
You guys are all in the same algorithm.
He was so good, and I watched it, and he talked so much. Now, is it Gooner? Was it Gooner? He had a T-shirt on. What is it? Somebody, Ben Parsons or something?
Are you still talking about the Jordan the Lion podcast? He was on.
Yes.
Okay, let's look him up. I'm going to share the screen.
Yes, and it was Gooner, and what is his brother's name? The two of them. And they had a Ricky Nelson tribute concert.
Dang, this dude is killing it on YouTube. Okay, let's see.
He was just darling, and he ran into these guys, and he asked them any possibility you'd like to be on my podcast. And I think that just goes to show you what Grandpa Wally always said, introduce yourself. Everyone's got a story. Oh, and I thought it was so good. I was just...
It's this guy?
Where is
he?
Here
you go, Nana. Living in the haunted Rick Nelson and
That's
Errol
it.
Flynn.
And Errol Flynn. That's it. Now, what is that, Gunnar? Yeah, it's Gunnar Nelson.
Not Gunnar?
It's probably Gunnar. Why do I go say Gunnar? It's Gunnar, and that's Gunnar is.
I really was attuned.
Okay.
Isn't he cute?
Okay, so this is Gunnar Nelson.
Yes, and the podcaster himself is having a hard time even getting in a question because he liked to talk. I thought we could get along just so well.
You and Gunnar?
Yes.
Well, it's all right. What song is that? Well, it's all right. To break me down, said it's all right. Okay, sorry.
That was the Wilburys. Did they do that? It's all right.
All right.
It's country western.
And it's all right. Okay. Someone in the chat will know it. The Lean team is always on it and super smart. But okay, well, shout out to Days with Jordan the Lion, you guys, if you want to watch what Nana was talking about. He also has a thing about the birthplace of the Allman Brothers Band. Did you watch that one yet?
No.
That one came out 13 hours ago, Nana. You better get on this shit.
Because I would love to see it because we did see the Allman Brothers
Subscribe
in concert.
To him.
Three
I got you
back.
Tickets.
Jolene got us tickets when she worked for the radio station. That was fabulous. And I'm going to, it was so good. If you guys get a chance.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't play his music. I don't want to get
demonetized.
I just wanted to show you to support this guy. I'm not trying to steal. Yes, I'm not trying to steal
Isn't he cute?
Stuff. Super cute.
And I'm not saying he's chubby. I shouldn't say that, but he's got a fuller face.
You did say that.
I did say that.
I have a fuller face. We don't all have thin faces like you, Nana. Some of us.
Stop it. Stop it. No.
Carry food here for later.
I just loved him. Thank you. I just ran across him the other. He's got just a nice way about him, and he got to play the roadie that day for Gunnar and his brother, and it was so good. I really enjoyed it. So
that's awesome. Good for you, buddy. I never even heard of that channel. So thanks.
Wherever you guys are,
JC. Thanks for I keep clicking on it. I'm so sorry.
Excuse me, would you?
Hide it.
Linda, I'm still on the podcast, so can I call you right back?
I'm going to mute Nana while she's talking to Linda, just in case there's private information that Linda shares, because Linda might go, my social security number is, and then Nana
call Linda back. I'm going to call Linda back.
Unmuted you. Okay.
But she did get home, so that's a good thing. That means that she got her dad into the hospital okay and everything.
Okay,
so.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Shout out to Bill.
Hi, Bill. Love you. What was
soon.
The make-believe forest area where Yogi and Boo Boo lived? What was the make-believe forest area where Yogi and Boo Boo lived?
Nana is out of control. She's taking, Nana, you might as well be the YouTube drama I watch. You're taking calls. You're all over the place like you're on meth. You wonder why I like watching this drama. Come on, guys.
Okay, here we go again. What was the make-believe forest area?
Aaron got it.
Yogi. Oh, very nice. Aaron, very nice. Jellystone Park. And one of my favorites, Yogi and Boo Boo. So cute. Hanna-Barbera does these cartoons the same with, Flintstones and them. I mean, and he didn't pass away not too long ago. I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. Hanna-Barbera, one of the best. What a talent.
Nana,
okay.
I love you. You kill me. You're like, and speaking of which, let me tell you where and when he died. Okay. Because I will tell you. Is that how your brain goes? And it
just jumps from one thing
dead,
to another only
but not that dead. He's only a little dead.
He lived a good long life. He was so talented. I would have loved to have, what are those things called? I think they're called cells, where they make the cartoon.
Jail cells?
No, they make the cartoon and then they sell it. The cartoon
comic?
Itself. No, it is like a portrait, but I think it's a cell. Okay.
Okay, how do you know this stuff? I have no idea. Okay, so yes, Aaron, congratulations. Message JoleneReacts@gmail.com. Send me your email and
Very
I'll send
nice.
you
Thank
bracelets for
you.
your big animation cell. We should just ask graphics, the artist, obviously.
And Nikki, it's her dad. She's saying husband, but maybe I mispronounced this. Best wishes to your husband, Nikki. It's her dad.
You don't have to correct it. It's okay.
No, that's okay. No, it's her dad. Just so you guys
Nikki,
know.
you're wrong. So
No,
you can
not-
take that
I
wish
love-
and shove it where her husband isn't. Okay, because
I
Linda
love-
is
I-
single and ready to mingle.
I love Nikki. I mean, I love that
you just call her
name.
out. Listen, thanks a lot, but you were wrong. Okay, we're done with you. Are you okay? What's happening now?
I heard someone talking.
I heard something too. Now Nana's getting robbed. Like, you will only get all this action. I'm married to now. She's leaving. You better go,
Oh,
Nana.
okay. No, okay.
Go
We
check.
better get. No, I'm fine. It's Dad's up. He went to bed a while ago.
What does that mean? Is he a zombie? Do you have to hide from him? You look terrified.
All of a sudden, I hear this, and I'm hearing a man's voice down there, and I'm thinking, did I lock those doors? Yes, I did.
You have a husband, Nikki. I love it. We're just joking.
No, honey, that's just fine. That's fine. Graphic designer wanted to be an animator. See, now I think that is just a wonderful thing to do. I think
You
they
still
did
can.
I think he did Huckleberry Hound too. So if people remember that,
Is Huckleberry Hound dead?
Huckleberry, they live in infamy. That's the
Okay.
joy of it because they are a
Infamy or-
cartoon.
Okay, got it.
Infamy.
All right. Call the Popo, Nana, if you're getting robbed. All right. So, all right. Do you want an 80s question, you guys?
I do, and I won't even say anything, but I'll
Okay.
write down my answer.
Here's one. Here's one for Nana's. It just popped up. I swear I did not pick
Okay.
this. It was the first card that popped up. This is an 80s question, also for Nana's not getting robbed. Sorry, I said that, but
No,
we
I
thought
am
for a
not.
minute.
I am not.
It is my father. He could still rob her. We don't know him that well.
know.
All right. So
I do. Okay.
All right. 80s question. First person to get it right gets bracelets.
Okay.
What soda had 6 times the caffeine of any other soda on the market in the 80s?
Can I get it
What
up there?
soda
Can I
had
say?
6 times the
No,
caffeine of any other soda on the market? As soon as I see the right answer and highlight it, I will
Okay.
let you answer. Or I won't highlight. Okay. Is
Bonnie
that
again.
Dad screaming?
No, he's talking to somebody. Someone must have just called him.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
is it
Jamila, you're right. It's Jolt.
Jolt?
Yeah, it's Jolt.
I thought Bonnie had it because she said Mountain Dew. I wrote Mountain Dew.
No,
I
it's
was
Jolt.
wrong.
You don't remember Jolt Cola? That stuff would burn your
Yes.
inside. There was a Jolt Cola in Chris Lardy's fridge throughout our whole childhood, and I don't know who was going to drink it. But I tried Jolt one time, and I
Was it
thought I
that?
was
Oh
gonna
my God.
die. It is
Really?
like liquid knives. You drink it, and your stomach. You think you're shitting your pants now, Nana? You
think I
haven't
should-
shit your pants like this ever.
I have to get to Kohl's. I think I'm going to go buy a Jolt Cola. Gotta go.
Jamila, please send me your address, JoleenReacts.com. Congratulations. Surge is a good guess, but Surge, I think, is a little
thought-
90s.
You know, you got me on that one. I really thought it was going to be Mountain Dew.
Surge, I'm telling you, it is crazy. Okay. All right. Let's do another 80s one. So
Not as
Oh.
much fun as the 50s, 60s, and 70s, but go ahead.
thanks, Nana. Thanks for your support. Okay. All right. Which this is kind of a
Oh,
some of these are A, B, C, D, E, and that'll be kind of too hard to do when we're live
Okay.
like this. So I'm
Yeah,
trying to just
yeah.
here we go. Speaking of Back to the Future, okay.
One of my favorites.
What was the exact speed the car in Back to the Future had to go to time travel? What was the exact speed the car in Back to the Future had to go to time travel? Tell Dad he
don't-
doesn't have to scream into the phone.
He's not, honey. He's got it on
Hi,
speaker. He's got it on speaker because none of us can hear here.
Mocha. Killed it.
Did Mocha get it? 88
Killed it.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's miles per hour. I don't know the difference.
That's
But it's
wonderful.
88. And I know Mocha, I think, is in Australia.
Oh my
So,
gosh. Okay.
I don't know what it is to ship their Mocha, but I will still send you your
Absolutely.
bracelets.
And where is she from, honey?
Well, I think I could be wrong.
Oh,
I
Australia.
think Australia.
You know,
Okay.
Linda's dad, who he said, went to the hospital tonight.
Went to Australia.
Yes, and he lived there for a while with
Linda was
Mrs.
born. She
No,
was
she
made in
wasn't.
Australia.
She wasn't born down under. Well, she really was. We all were.
Come from a land down under.
But yeah, they asked him back at Ford to go work there. He had retired. We had come back as a consultant, and he did for a couple of years. And Linda and I are mad at ourselves. Of course, we weren't in a position to go to Australia, but we would have had a place to stay. And we're mad that we didn't do it. Okay.
Oh wow, what a time to bring that up now.
No, I'm just saying we should have done that. That would have been fun. It's my favorite movie. Oh, Mocha Rain. That's
Brisbane.
Joleen's brother, my
Brisbane?
son. Brisbane, I believe.
Brisbane.
Australia. Yeah.
Mhm. My son, her brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's
No,
his favorite movie.
your brother, my son. I was thinking,
who's on first?
did I hear right?
You said it right. I was just joking around.
I thought, yes, and it is one of his favorites. In fact, he got married on the day that Marty McFly went back to the future, October 21st.
21st. Yep. And I married them on the Golden Gate Bridge because I am an ordained marriage minister. Because if you go online, you too can ordain yourself.
I know. Honey,
and Sarah had a Back to the Future ring.
Yes, that was her wedding ring.
We are a very strange family, and we love it.
Yes, and
I would. So Mocha, send
me
me your address. Okay, so now people requested 90s, so I'm just going to be sending out bracelets left and right. But hey, I make a shit ton, you guys, and it just gives me more reason to go buy more beads. Chelsea's like, how much did you just spend on beads? I was like, I spent 80 over here, 100 at Joanne. Like I buy all the beads.
And keep the receipts because this is tax deductible.
Exactly, and it's worth it.
It's tax deductible. You're giving it to our podcast, the podcast listeners, and you've given me some, and I just love them.
I think you look really cute in your bracelet.
I love my bracelets, and Dad's wearing his. And he says, well, does she wear a necklace or does make necklaces too? And I go, would you wear a necklace? Yeah, I might. And I'm thinking, who are you?
I do have a couple necklaces I just made. I don't know where
Mocha Rain, that's your birthday?
I know.
October 21st? What? Oh my gosh.
All right, we'll do 2 90s questions and then we're out the door because I do have to get ready for a sipping key. I have to let Nana come down off of the caffeine.
It's been really fun.
I'm so happy that you like. Oh, DGF, thank you guys. I have so much fun. I put a lot of love into them and they're getting even better the more I practice. And when Nana comes on Monday, Nana will be here for quite a few weeks. Well, 2 weeks.
Honey, I can't believe I'm going to be
on Monday. We'll make bracelets together. So we'll be doing
fun. And we'll do the podcast.
And you know what? We'll do a members only and a Patreon only because we got to give people more perks. So all of you members and patrons, we got members only coming your way and a Patreon only.
And a Monday
for your support.
And a Friday. When
we have a lot to do.
Oh, we have a lot.
We go to Up and Adam on Thursday. We go to LA on Wednesday. Then we go back to LA next Monday the 11th for a Hollywood Improv show. I'm going to have you really busy, Nana. So caffeinate up. Oh, little sweet Keely. I made one for producer Linda's granddaughter. Keely is so cute. This little girl is she has red hair. She's tall. She's just so cute. And so I made her some bracelets too. I was hoping she liked them. Oh, we are going to be talking about twin flames amongst other things. So yes, we will be talking about that. Okay.
Do another one.
So I'm going to pull a Nana, and this is a song. I'm going to ask you who sang this song, and it is some of the lyrics. I used to think about this when I wanted a certain guy that I liked who had a convertible. We've talked about that, Nana, and we would be at a party, and I would be like, for the lyrics, I know who I want to take me home was some of the lyrics of the song, and I would be like, Paul with the convertible. That's who I wanted to take me home. So I would sometimes get so drunk that he had to take me home. So, I mean.
Was his last name, did it start with the B?
It did.
Thank you. Okay.
It did. And then I saw him years later at the Rosedale Mall wearing a fur coat and a baby backpack. I don't know. So, okay. Who sang the song Closing Time? Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. And then they go, boom. I know who I want to take me home. I know. And then they would always play at the end of the night at like a party or a bar. And this is a band from Minnesota as well. I know.
Boys to Men.
Who I want to take me home. And I was like, Paul with the convertible so I can throw up in it.
Oh, that's so nice.
Well, okay, you guys are like, I love these 90s bands. Eagle Eye Cherry? No, but that is a band. Chumbawamba. I think you meant Chumbawamba, but we put Cubawamba. Did you?
Oh, I was going to say, I've never heard of Cubawamba. I haven't heard of Chumbawamba either.
Chumbawamba saying, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never going to keep me down. I get knocked down. Yes, graphics. Of course you got it. We're like the same age.
Semisonic. Oh, I've never heard of that before. And it's a band. It's not just a numero uno, one person singing. It is a band.
It's a band, and they're from Minnesota. I think they're from Minnesota. I gotta look that. I think I just might have made that up.
I think you made that up. I think you're getting like me and you're making things up. I can feel my whole self starting to come down. I can feel my whole self starting to come down. I can't. Can you imagine if I did?
On my sobriety anniversary.
I am sorry. This is only caffeine, but it is a drug. And okay, sorry.
I'm looking up if Semisonic is from Minnesota. Semisonic is an American rock band formed in Minneapolis, Minnesota in 1995. The band has 3 members: Dan Wilson, lead vocals, guitar, keyboards; John Munson, bass guitar, keyboards, backing vocals, guitar; and Jacob Schlichter, yes, drums, percussion, keyboards, backing vocals. Okay, they were together.
Eagle Eye Cherry, huh? Okay.
That is Semisonic.
Oh, that's Semisonic. Okay. I thought I got mixed up a little bit.
Eagle Eye Cherry. What the hell does Eagle Eye Cherry sing again? I got to look that up because you guys are asking.
Okay. But you have to get to your next podcast here. And Nana's got to go to sleep and I got to call Linda.
I'll do one more question. Eagle. Do you see how when it turns into my stuff, Nana's like, I'm bored. Let's go. My heart's beating. I can feel it beating under my chest with boredom. This isn't about
Lucy
anything
does.
I
This
like.
is what Lucy does. I see where she gets it from.
For real.
That's what she'd say.
Oh, yeah.
Say, oh, yeah, I'm bored. Okay, gotta go.
Okay. Eagle Eye Cherry sang the 1997 hit, Save Tonight and Fight the Break of Dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight. Remember that song? Okay. It's a classic. I guess Nana
I know. I'm sorry.
Her heart's about to explode. Nana's like, I got to wash my hair.
So sorry. I just watched it. That's why it's so fly away.
Save tonight, JC. Yes. Okay. So we can get one more question. I'm trying to get a good one here for the 90s.
This is kind of 90s, so I can't believe. Maybe it's probably 80s. Oh, no.
Are you trying to sneak in one of your questions for the last one?
Yes.
I knew it. You can ask one. Go ahead. We'll go to Nana's because that's just what you do when the woman who gave you birth is across from you and says what she wants to do.
I know. I'm telling you. Thank you.
Thank you for birthing me.
Thank you for life. In science class, we learn that's not the question. We learn that's not the question. Which product introduction in the 1970s turned out to be the first personal stereo available to consumers?
Can you repeat that?
I'd love to. Which product introduction in the 70s turned out to be the first personal stereo available to consumers?
So what was the first personal stereo in the 70s?
Available to consumers. I think they got this one wrong. I'm sorry. I don't remember anything like this in the 70s.
Walkman.
Yes, Jamila, yes.
Jamila, you won again. Let us know if you want to double up on your prize or do you want to pass it on to someone else. Diana Lee says, Batman, realification, Walkman.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. Sharp. You guys, I would not have guessed this because I guess I didn't get a Walkman until
Walkman was the 80s.
I thought it was too. So I would like to look that up next week. I don't want to stop and have to look it up right now, but I really think that I don't believe that to be a 70s thing.
Nana, you should write them, email them and say, you're wrong, bitches, because I'm a boomer,
See?
bitches, and I know
Aaron,
everything.
Aaron, thank you. I bought the first Walkman in the 80s, as
Yep.
did I. Mine was red, and she
All right.
agrees.
Jamila would like to pass it on to someone else. I nominate Miss T as tribute. All right. So Miss T, send me your address and I will send you some
Very
bracelets.
nice. I love the bracelets, you guys. I love the bracelets. So pretty. Thank you, Joleen.
Oh,
And thank
what a
you.
night we've had. I feel like I've just been on just the most fun roller coaster of our
Could it be
brains.
Emily Valentine ecstasy? Oh, anyway.
All right, you guys, make sure to smash that like, leave a comment if you can after the video post. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for all the kind words, Nana, right?
Congratulations on your sobriety again, honey. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Nana. I'm very proud of you. Nana's will be
as
coming
well
up
you
in
should be.
September.
As well you should be. Yeah, no, I'm excited too, but 10 years is huge. So
we're so excited to be so sober. Clearly, you guys.
It's a nice life, and I never thought it was going to be, you guys. I was so sad about it, but it's a nice life, and I'm glad we did it. Okay.
Yay. And for those of you, Atharella just dropped the link for Sip and Key. Make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. Right now, we're a little over 600 for me and Busy. We do weekly lives once a week. So
I haven't seen Atharella on here in a while.
Oh, she's been on
I missed
here.
her. I missed her. I'm sorry. Usually I pick
She's
pick
calling
her up.
you out, Atharella.
No, I usually pick her name out because I like the name. Good night, Nana. See you on Sip and Key. Okay, peace out. Missy Thomas, you have some really cute pictures out there on Facebook. So thanks, you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you for following the weird map of our brains. Have a wonderful night. And remember to enjoy yourself. Because why, Nana?
It's later than you think. Yeah.